a little bit. Skips a little bit. Hey, this skips a little bit. Skips a little bit. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. We don't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and find a scene what it means to be living. Skips a little bit. Skips a little bit. Hey, this skips a little bit. You and I can both get jobs and find a scene what it means to be living. Out of here, working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. We don't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and enter the city. You and I can both get jobs. Driving in your car, the speed so fast, felt like I was running. City lights lay out before us in your mouth. That nice wrap around my shoulder, and and a feeling that I've been done, and a feeling I can be someone, 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 be someone.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
wait is over. Genocide.
Tempo has reached critical level. Tempo has reached critical level. Can't feel alright. Can't feel alright. You gotta feel alright. You gotta feel alright. Gotta feel alright. Gotta do it now. Gotta feel alright. You gotta do it now. You gotta feel alright. You gotta do it now. 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 You gotta feel alright. You gotta do it now. You gotta feel alright. You gotta do it now. You gotta feel alright. You gotta do it now. You gotta feel alright. You gotta do it now. You gotta feel alright. You gotta feel alright. You gotta feel alright.
The stream is not working.
It didn't even play that well. Might as well end it then.
But the stream isn't. Oh. End it. Yeah, end it. That was a really good first attempt. Yo, I don't get how this is meant to work though. How do I like just podcast normally and then John, you just go scrolling through people, yeah? Because like you'll never, because that, yeah. What I say, what I say, and then you just like say we're going on board with Heiko, you go on board with him, yeah? Flick. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Heiko.
Aye, okay.
His name's Hawko.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, my name's actually Hawko.
Right, we'll call you Heiko for today.
No, Heiko.
Alright, Heiko then. Alright. Yo guys, going on? It's your boy Fancy Crazy here, podcasting today with Rambo EX, and we've got Team 29 Bomb going up against Team 28 Bomb. First map is Hardpoint on standoff, so we're going to get straight into it. We're going to go on board with Enigma to start this off. Enigma, who's going to be playing as the AR role for this team. And if you want to know the teams, 28 Bomb consists of Hako, Enigma, No Name, and Equise. And 29 Bomb is Walrus, Mush, Capture, and Graft.
Yeah, both strong sides. One of them has been more connection with mainly Equise. Hager's pushing him quite hard. He's going to take out. Oh, he's not going to be taken out. So who are you going on board with?
I'm on board right now with Walrus Boy, who's going to be doing the anchoring for his team, for Team 29 Bomb. For that AN-94, probably one of the most used weapons in the competitive scene, along with the FAL and the M8 and in the assault rifle category. But the hill's going to be transitioning now into green, and you're going to see a nice strong setup. The anchor's going to be head glitching to van, as you can see. You're going to have one guy watch the side door and the front door, and it's going to be pretty hard for Team 28 Bomb to break this hill, so Team 29 Bomb could be getting quite a big lead off this hard point now.
Yeah, I think they're going to get at least 30 points on the hard point. It doesn't look like Team 28 Bomb are going to be able to break through this setup.
Yeah, this is one of the harder hills to break because there's three main entrances, and as long as you have them locked down, it's like physically impossible to get into. All teams, I mean, I think every team would have a struggle getting into it no matter what level you play. But nevertheless, the hill in 15 seconds will transition to Grannies, which is also a really big hill and a hard hill to break. So I think we're going to go on board with Hako to try and, who's already in the next hill actually, and let's see if Team 28 Bomb can get some time now off this one.
He's got good support all around the hard point. He's got people on the anchors. He's got No Name on the back hay. He's got just pretty much his whole team around it. Hako's in the anchor on the tank. Chris gets taken out on back alley, so probably gets a push point.
As you can see on the mini-map on the bottom right, you've got two players from Team 29 Bomb pushed in through the back alley now. They've just broken the hill, and that's going to be huge because they could get so much time. Notice there's 35 seconds left, which is absolutely huge time. So Team 28 Bomb going to have to make some... Team 28 Bomb going to have to make some huge plays to take this back. They don't want to go down by over 70 points going into the fourth hill.
Testing, who was that? Sorry.
I didn't actually see. Didn't know who contested it, but Team 29 Bomb in the lead by over 70 points now. Hill's going to be transitioning to back factory, and it looks like Team, let me see, I believe it's Team 29 Bomb have control of this as well. No, Team 28 Bomb have control of this.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Haiko's going to be on the hill doing the objective work for his team. They look to have a decent setup. They've got the anchor over there, the hay. Got three people pushing in from boxes, and that's a huge break by Team 29 Bomb. Really well coordinated play.
Yeah,
three people rushing in.
Quite clutch with a two-piece though.
Yep.
One coming from
Hako pushing in from boxes again, and gets the... Oh, and he takes it back. Really good play there by Hako. Now his team has to support him. He's the only one in the hill, and that was just too much work for Walrus Boy with a fake kill to take him out of the hill. Hill's being contested right now between a Queese who gets taken out, and now Team 29 Bomb with a really commanding lead right now, so they're really going to be controlling the pace of this game. And now, yep, the hill's going to be transitioning to the middle of the map again, so back to mid-courtyard we go for the second rotation of the hard points.
I believe Capture also has all the score streaks. Yeah, he does the War Machine, Lightning Strike, and Hellstorm. So if he needs to clear out any of the hard
them score streaks could come in handy so much on this hill if they were to lose it, because it's an open hill. You could get a three-piece easily with that Lightning Strike to just retake control of the hill. So that's going to come really big. And if they weren't to get control of the green hard point next, that War Machine can come in handy just to spray it through the window and the doors to take it back as well. So we might as well stay on board with him when it gets to the green hill just to see if they have control or if he can break it for his team. But right now, Yeah, tell you what, sometimes in my eyes, EMP grenades are more handy than the grenades. For me, they get more kills anyway.
Alright,
But
so
nevertheless, Team
you're on board.
29 bomb on board right now with capture, as I said I was going to be, seeing as it looks like no one's in the hard point, so it's going to be a fight for control, and it's Team 28 bomb who's in it, so this is going to be big. Now the score streaks are going to come into play. That war machine might come into play now. Just stick around the seconds.
They still got a huge lead here, about 100 points. It's closing down, but
Yep. Yeah, Team 28 bomb really do have to start getting in the hard points and holding them for quite a lot of time if they want to have a chance of coming back into this.
we did say before though, this is one of the harder hard points to get into, so we should be seeing quite a few points come back here on this one.
Yep. Enigma's on a 5 kill streak, who's up top with that AN94, and Enigma's got a Hellstorm and a Lightning, which could come crucial for his team to break another hill. So good plays by Enigma. Let's stay on board with him now for a while, who's holding the hill with 15 seconds to go.
We probably won't see that come into play in the next hard point, but probably the one after it to clear out the
yeah, probably
and the hay barrel.
the anchor, yeah. There's a contest for 5 seconds, coming in at the old hard point. Enigma's on his 6 kill streak. This could be a really big kill. Enigma might want to be playing for that stealth chop, because that could come in huge on any time really, because you just put it in, and in transition the stealth chopper could come in big, getting you a nice couple of kills. Also, it distracts the enemy team for a couple of seconds, who have to shoot it down. Yep, using his Hellstorm to get him 1 kill there in back alley, takes a Graft. We haven't really been on board with Graft so far in this match, so let's go on board with him now. Graft is going to be playing the objective role for his team, pushing into the granny hardpoint. They have control of it, and they have the 100-point lead back now.
Okay, they're being challenged though. I wonder who that is. That's
Big contest by Heiko. Big contest. Oh, Graft with a big kill to get the points. Well, it's fair to say that. Yeah, it's fair to say that if Team 28 bomb do not get full time or a good amount of time on the next hill, it's probably going to be game over, as the middle hill is going to be very hard to get all 60 seconds.
Enigma actually has his stealth chopper.
Ooh, yeah, that we said come into play, so it's going to come to play now. They have to get control of the hardpoint though. Doesn't look to be good right now. They may have a stealth chopper, but everyone's indoors apart from one. Ooh, capture. Enigma with a good kill. Walrus boys in the hill. Good contest by Heiko, and Team 28 bomb have just taken this hill back.
Yeah, so it's not over yet. The stealth chopper also coming into play, just clearing out the outside people.
Yep, they could hold 30 seconds here and get some good time on the next one, and then hold green. I think it's still possible for them to win. I believe 2 minutes, that's 120 seconds. Yep, it's still possible for them to win.
They need to get all the points though, all the points they can.
Need all points. It's going to be a huge mountain to climb for Team Bomb, but with some talented players in that squad, they could do it, you never know. So let's hop on board with Aquis, who's on the hill right now. Actually, let's go on board with No Name, because No Name's going to be doing the anchoring. Now this is going to come in big, because if his team gets the points, they're going to need the spawns for the next one. But giving away too much time now on this middle hill, and it looks, I think it's mathematically impossible now for Team 28 Bomb to win. Yep, it's fair to say that.
Close game, but it's probably over. It's going to be a win for Team 29.
Yep. Nowadays going with the random names. But nevertheless, pretty good and entertaining first map. Team 9 Bomb probably going to take this quite comfortably by about 100. Well, it's not over, you never know yet. No, about 80 points, yeah. Really well played by Team 29 Bomb. It's fair to say that rotation on point. All the rotations are good for each and every hill. They held it. Their objective players been huge when they were in the hill, getting the kills, getting them 2 pieces. And there we go, 250 to 164. So yeah, guys, now that we're going to be in the pre-game lobby, it's just a good time to tell you that there is a giveaway going on the EU Esports Twitter page. So all you have to do to enter is retweet and you could win a pair of Squid Grips, I believe, who is now a sponsor of EU Esports. So if you're interested in winning a pair of that, make sure you log on to Twitter, go on to EU Esports, retweet the tweets.
Oh yeah. Are we changing host now? Heiko. Heiko.
No stream watching. No bueno, no bueno. I got a message. Whoever sent me a message saying good casting, thank you very much. So yeah, guys, we're back. This is the second map. It's going to be S&D on cargo, and I think I talked a bit too much in that last map, so we're going to let Rambo do a bit more of the talking in this map now.
No,
So Rambo, who do you want to go on board with?
I saw someone do quite well last game. Like, capture, please. He got the highest score, he got the most kills, and I just want to go on board with him.
Okay. He's on offense, so this would be a big round if they could take a 1-0 lead, and obviously, yeah, take the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, the first round's always possibly the most important. It gives you the momentum. It can just push you over the edge. Even the first round, just get you into the lead.
Yeah, just as you said, S&D is a momentum game, and that is 2 dead right now for Team 28 Bomb, who really need to win this map. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves 2-0 down in the series. And that's 3 down, 1 guy alive. The guy alive is going to be mid-map. They all know where he is. They're all gathered around it and capture, please, with a 1 burst to take out his enemy.
Yeah, he had no chance where just surrounded all over the map. The Team 29 Bomb played that really well.
Yeah, I think they got a lot of map control there. They sent one each way. They managed to get the early picks, and they really did control that first round. That was a big offense round.
Yeah, that's going to give them the momentum coming into this next game. Who do you want to go on board with?
I'm going to go on board with Enigma as he's picked up the bomb, and offense. This is actually going to be a very good round. I'm going to say it because this is going to contemplate whether they're going to be down by 2 or they're going to tie it up. So this is going to be a really huge one. Well,
capture, please, taking the first kill on the freeze. So
on a 2.
3 against 3.
Ooh, No Name with the B snipe. No Name, who is the sniper for Fantasy Esports. Yeah, it was a really good shot from the spot I showed him, just to let you know, guys. So yeah, let's go on board with No Name actually, because No Name with that sniper rifle could do a lot of work. He's also got overkill, got the AN-94. This could be a pretty good. Ooh, he's gonna take it up from behind. Curse of the podcaster.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a 2v1 situation. We're gonna go on board with Heiko, see if he can clutch it.
Sure.
Team 29 bomb in back-to-back corners, and that's it.
So I think, I know it's really early to say, but for Team 29 bomb, they've got the momentum from the last game. They've got momentum in 2 rounds. I don't.
Yeah. They could just they could settle in. They're basically settling in right now, taking rounds off them, which are really big rounds, really crucial rounds.
Search and destroy.
So yeah, let's go on board with someone you choose this time.
Let's go on board with Aquise. He's got the host, he's got the M8A1. I want to see some 1 bombs going on here.
Got the host, he says. Anyway, referring that Aquise is a connection player?
Don't want to say anything, but...
okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Looks like it's going to be looks like it's going to be an A bomb push for Team 29 bomb.
Yeah,
Who we're going to have 1 down. And Team 28 bomb. Ooh, 3-3 now. Walrus is on a 5 kill spree right now.
Oh, wow.
Gonna be 1 kill away from his streak on a 6 spree. That Scorpion really does melt people online. A lot of controversy surrounding it with its online potential and its land potential. And
round 3.
Oh, Walrus Boy!
Lightning streak.
Walrus Boy! I don't want to think it, but I think he got an ace in that round. Maybe not, but he definitely took out 3 people that round.
Yeah,
really big play by Walrus Boy.
Final kill count. That was an amazing play.
Switching sides.
Wow, that was just insane by Walrus Boy.
Search and destroy.
You know what?
We have to go on board with him this round.
Yeah, I think we do actually. Got his streaks, going to be playing towards that death machine, which could be very good. Really handy for his team.
When do you think he's going to use those streaks?
Those streaks could come in handy at any time. He could use it when he needs a clutch, but he gets taken out, so he's not going to be using them this round, and that I can guarantee you. But anyway, capture please on a 4 kill spree.
Yeah, let's watch him. He's getting very close to his kill spree. He hasn't died
in bottom factory.
Yep.
Let's bring up the scoreboard just to show you how some of these players are doing right now. Walrus Boy 8-1, Capture Please 4-0, and for Team 28 Bomb, Crimson Heiko and Fancy No Name on 2 kills each. As we can see by the scoreboard, Team 29 Bomb dominating the kills. There was a shank there while we were looking at the scoreboard. I think it was, yeah, Graf, no, who was it? Heiko must have been.
Heiko, yeah.
Yeah, Heiko with a shank.
Sneaky players. Any of them going to come up near each other? That's going to be...
It looks like there's someone on the back head glitch of the map. Bomb's going down, he's oblivious to it. They're going to know the bomb's going down now, and this is going to be huge now. This is going to be a huge round. 2 players about to meet right next to each other, and Enigma becomes the victor of that gunfight. 2v1 situation.
1v2.
Both 28 bomb players are near each other. So this should be...
Point, he should just, like, maybe try and get 1 kill. Do you think he should go for the defuse?
Personally, I think it's going to be hard to get the defuse because one of the players is actually looking at the bomb, and they're going to meet right now. If that's a huge kill, he has time to get the clutch. He's got 10 seconds, but might want to suicide if he's not going to get the kill.
Yeah.
Going for the defuse. He's going for the defuse. He's seen a man, but Heiko does get it. Graf wanted to be a man, wanted to be the savior for his team. They're getting the defuse.
Definitely a better player than letting the bomb go off and getting that 300 points.
Yeah, true. Most players decide to suicide in situations like these just so the enemy team does not get the 300 points.
Yeah.
Graf tried to play.
Do you think he should have suicided there, or do you think?
I think it was Heiko that planted the bomb. So
yeah, it was him. Yeah.
So I don't know. Either way, suicide might have been the better option because he's just given Heiko another kill now, and he's close to streaks after planting that bomb. So. But either way, it's a challenging decision. You need to really think through what you want to do. You either think, can I clutch it or can I not clutch it? So it's not really what goes on through in your mind. And whilst I'm talking and ranting on about something random, Walrus Boy gets another kill, taking him to his total of his 9th kill, and we're only in the 4th. This is the 5th round.
5th round, yeah. Are you going to be on board with Walrus Boy then this round?
Actually, let's go on board with someone on YouTube. Actually, yeah, let's go on board with Walrus Boy. He's got another kill. That's 2 kills, 3 dead for Team 28 Bomb. And it should be another round win for Team 29 Bomb. 1 situation.
3v1 now. He does have a chance. This is the map where it's big. You can sneak around loads of corners, but Graf is
this is where it's going to come handy because Heiko is actually getting close to streaks, about halfway to his Hellstorm. So obviously wants to be able to try and get them streaks. It's going to come big to his team. 2 players. Ooh, they just run past each other. This mini-map sometimes tells a lot.
Yeah, it tells
Heiko with a kill. Even if he doesn't clutch this round, I think that if he could get his score streaks, it would be really big. But right now, he's got 20 seconds.
This will be a 1v4 with a bomb defuse. That'll be a huge play.
Graf is timed out. I don't know if he knows that's all dead. He could get the bomb defuse.
Oh, no.
Is he gonna? The bomb's gonna. Oh, and Heiko. That was so unfortunate. He's done so well. Obviously, now no one's going to get the points for that bomb exploding just because everyone died. Unfortunately, Graf timed out. But Heiko's going to be close streaks. But with the timeout, and we're going to have to restart the match, Heiko's not going to be anywhere near his score streaks anymore. It's an unfortunate event right there.
I think Capture was also on a 1-bar at that point.
On
a 1, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. The game's ending. So the game will now continue as from 4-1. So Team 29 Bomb needing 4 rounds. No, 2 rounds, sorry. And Team 28 Bomb needing 5 rounds. You never know. With this break, momentum could switch during the break.
I mean, that was a potential one.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That was a potential one before. That would have been actually really sick.
Yeah, Graf had to go ahead and ruin it.
Yeah.
We starting from the beginning, or?
Everyone should spam Graf some hate messages saying cheater. Okay. The page of my name.
Okay, copying the clan.
Where did I write down the team name? I think I know it anyway. Okay.
That was so unfair, man. Leave it. This happened to me when we were playing Caliber. They ended the game when I was on 6-3 and I was close to streaks.
Sorry about that, guys. Graf timed out, so we had to end the game just to get him back. Pretty sure we're continuing from the score 4-1, yes, Rambo?
I believe so.
I believe so. So, Team 29 bomb needing 2 rounds, and Team 28 bomb needing 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough hill. It's going to be a tough challenge. I think we should go on board with Graft.
Let's go on board with Graft after.
Maybe not.
Might have been an issue on class or something. Game didn't end.
Maybe the connection.
Let's check the scoreboard quickly, check the connection. I saw a couple of 2 bars as I had a quick peek at that leaderboard, so sorry about the technical difficulties, if we should say. We'll try and get this sorted ASAP. Oh, okay, they're going to give the rounds back, alright, I see what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
They're going to actually make it 4-1, so it's easier for the stream to follow.
Are they?
I believe so. Not even sure right now.
I mean...
I thought that's what we were doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna make the scores 4-1 just so it's easier for the stream to follow.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh, no?
We were just meant to be on the other side, and then we were on the wrong side because we just want to attack. We didn't to be on defense.
Alright. A bit of confusion going on because the teams, obviously, after the break, the defense and the offense can play a factor. The team's going to be on the side that they were on, so we're just going to get this sorted out, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I know.
So confused.
Yeah, they're just switching over so they can get the defense and offense sorted out. Yeah, we're continuing with the scores 4-1, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Coolio. Don't want to be misinformed in the stream. Let's just say that Team 28 bomb won it 6-1. No, sorry, Team 28 bomb won it 6-4. They won 5 rounds in a row.
We are going to start at 4-1.
Yep.
Who left?
Okay.
That guy's supposed to be playing for us.
Alright. Who are we missing? Need to get No Name, is it No Name?
Yeah.
He's on your team.
What's up, dude, man? Maybe on my team, I just boss him around, that's it. That's my job.
Yo, get Chug if you can.
It's terrible, man. Absolutely terrible.
I'm sorry, but me and Rambo casting is better than the COD Champs final COD casting. Defo. Yeah, obviously.
Sure.
Pocket my big, I just
You know, I've got a 1v4 and Envy.
Ooh. Wait, what? A fanboy team, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Where is he, man?
Don't even know. Where are you, No Name? Full on knob. Why have I just got a message saying full on knob? I don't consider myself to be a knob, actually.
He's
Do you
one bar.
You can the streamer quiz.
No sending messages. Unless it's about the good codcasting.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. Are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, watch it.
Oh no. Okay, we're back. Scores are 4-1 in favor of Team 29 Bomb. Team 29 Bomb are on defense right now, so they're going to be looking to make it 5-1. Who do you want to go on board with, Rambo?
I said before I wanted to go on board with Graf because he's let the team down that last round, right out, caused all this confusion. Put some pressure on him, yeah?
Got the target finder on that foul. You ever use the target finder on the foul?
Oh no, I just can't stand the attachment. Takes up your whole screen. I don't like it.
I mean, just looking at it now, it does seem to take up a lot of your peripheral view. Doesn't look like something I'd use, but then I play objective, so I wouldn't need to use it anyway. I think it does come in handy for situations like that, as he just saw one drop down to the back of blue. Team 29 Bomb, we've got one down. Obviously, have the numbers game right now. Two down.
Very aggressive. Already in their spawn.
I'm on board with capture now. He's in his spawn with an MAA1, and that's 3 down for Team 28 Bomb, and that's going to be 5-1 to Team 29 Bomb, needing one more round to make it 2-0 in the series.
Yep. Good shot there by capture, please.
That accuracy.
Switching sides.
So yeah, Team 29 Bomb going to have offense now. Team 28 Bomb need to win 5 straight rounds if they want to be able to win this match. Looks like a steep hill, but it's always possible. You never know.
Yeah. Can we go on board with Heiko here? Because he's
alright.
Yep. He got that one of his
Heiko's
without realizing it last time.
Heiko, who's been really aggressive, pushed up into the white crate. Ooh, he might need someone if he walks. Okay, never mind. Teammate takes him out. Ooh, back to 3-3. So numbers game not going to be playing a factor.
He's pushed up into the spawn.
He's pushed up. He's not going. He won't encounter. He won't encounter anyone just as yet because there's no one near him.
Yeah.
But if he was to hit him with a flank, he might need someone in factory. But this is a really good play by Heiko, being really aggressive. He's going to get a kill, so the play is obviously working. And now it's a 2v2 situation. Enigma and Heiko. Oh, 2v1.
2v1.
Heiko has to clutch it to save the match. Bomb's being planted right now by Graft. And that's... Ooh, get some shots into him. This could be the clutch. They're going to meet. Are they going to meet? Are they going to meet? They're going to meet. And Heiko just can't finish it off. Played by Graft there, lying down. Had to guess. Ooh, many people using the target finder. But yeah, Team 29 Bomb going to take that one. Remember, as I said at the end, as I said at the end of the last match, there is a giveaway going on right now on the EU Esports official Twitter. All you have to do to enter is find the tweet and retweet it, and you could win a free pair of Squid Grips, who are now officially a sponsor of EU Esports.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, man, I've entered it myself.
So
yeah, go get yourself a drink, go get yourself some refreshments and some crisps and all that, and stick around because we're going to have a CTF now map yet to be decided, so just stick around a bit. Who said that?
Chat.
Me.
Who said it? Who was that? A quiz. Let's go!
I don't want to. do them anymore ever.
Well, it's gonna be my team.
No.
I want to play against Caliber to make them rage, even though they split up.
The real joined apparently. Well, join is good player.
Yo guys, welcome back. This is the third map. We're playing some CTF on Slums. It's your boy Crazy Codcasting with Rambo EX. Rambo, who do you want to go on board with off the break?
Let's go on board with Heiko.
Heiko. Shut up, mute the stream. Thank you. Okay, so Team 28 Bomb, who is consisting of Heiko, Enigma, Akui, and Kaza, down 2 maps to 0 right now, and it's going to be a hard mountain to climb if they want to come back into this, but it is possible. And they have 3 down right now, so they're on the bad side. They've started off on bad side, so they're going to be looking to try not to concede a flag or too many flags, just so when they're on good side they can make sure that they obviously come back from the deficit if they concede it.
Yeah. I'm going to give a little quick rundown on what the main sort of choke points are on this map.
Right. So basically, if you look at the mini map that's on the bottom right of your screen, the top right of the map is the spawn, is a really good spawn trap spot. You get on the police car and you can just spawn trap the hell out of the enemy team. Same for the bottom left of the map. That's also another spawn where the other team can spawn trap you in there. You just have a guy in grey with a guy in blue. The guy pulling the flag is in garage and you're blocking spawns. And really what you want to do is you want to keep blue control at all times. The team with blue control is probably the team that's going to be dominating the map. So yeah, that's Slums in a nutshell, really.
Yeah, that was a good analogy of the map, CTF. CTF
Thank you.
has been in Call of Duty how long now? Since Modern Warfare 2 pretty much, and it's always been my favourite game mode.
It's got the most strategy behind it. Obviously, Search and Destroy has a lot of strats behind it, but CTF you need a lot of communication when you're going to pull flags, where to pull it, and all that. So yeah, this should be a really intense match. We might go into a listening because we haven't done one at all in this series, so we might go on board with a listening soon.
Sure.
Who are you on board with?
At the moment I'm on board with Kaza, but he just got taken out. So I'm going to go on board with Capture, please.
Yep. So Capture, please, just rotate it back to his flag. He's in garage, got that Scorpion Evo. They're going to be on good side. They're going to be looking to get as many flags as possible, just because they need the lead going into bad side. For those people that are watching the stream that don't know the good side and the bad side, explain it, Rambo. Explain how the side difference is quite a big factor on CTF Slums.
CTF Slums, basically the side you can spawn trap on Cop Car, it's just such a strong, spawn trap. It's hard to get out of, and you can just relay flags over and over. It's just a way to get a huge lead in the map.
Yeah, it's just really that's the main feature that's really the main feature in why we call one side good side and the other side bad side, just because of that spawn trap. I mean, obviously both sides have a spawn trap, but one spawn trap is more dominant than the other, and that is why the side is obviously better than the other one.
Yeah, another thing to take into note in CTF on this game, score streaks and how they play such a big role.
Yeah, because when Modern Warfare 3 was playing, even though the competitive Call of Duty scene wasn't really supported, they still played, and score streaks weren't allowed in Modern Warfare 3. So score streaks do play a really big part in all game modes, but in Capture the Flag, sorry, they do play a really big part, just because you can cut off flag runs, you can stop flag caps, you can use them as aggressively, take out enemies, so you can pull the flag if you need it. So score streaks are obviously a really main factor.
Yeah, it's such a slow game mode, it's only normally a few points taken per side if you got some really similar skill level teams, and score streaks can make all the difference.
I'm on board with Enigma right now, who's got the statue in the middle lockdown, and as soon as I say that it gets taken out, because of the codcast, it really does affect it quite a lot. Mush is on a 2-kill spree on the mid statue, obviously going to be trying to be playing for them score streaks.
Yeah, he's doing quite a good job just like holding down the middle area, making sure they can't push through.
Map control is really important. Yeah, and this is if we're spectating Mush, you can see this is the spawn trap we're talking about. all enemies will spawn in these right pillars. Teams call it cafe, what he's in right now. And they spawn around this area, and it's just so dominant because you got the police car head glitch, you got the cement bag head glitch, and it's just so hard to get out. Enemy flag has been pulled, by the way, by Capture Please, who is in the clear, and it doesn't. Ooh, this could be a cut-off. There's 3 people sneaking up a garage. 25 seconds, gonna be a big play, and it's pulled away by a Queez. Yeah, really good play. Flag is dropped by Capture Please. Been picked up. This was a really intense. This was a really intense last 45 seconds. Both teams gonna be looking to stalemate it out, not wanting to concede. Flag drop.
He needs to go for the return. If he can make it,
he gets taken out going for the return. Really intense first half there. No flags captured. Obviously, team. I can't remember what team was on the bad side, but whichever team it was, gonna have a huge advantage now going into good side, knowing that they have to cap 1 flag, and then they have such a big advantage of that spawn trap to hold it down.
I think it was actually Walrus Boy's team on the good side, so it could be a chance for...
This is going to be really big. Team 28 Bomb, if they could play this well and get about 2 to 3 flag captures, they could easily win this map, bringing the series back to 2-1. This is a best of 7, remember guys, so it's first team to 4 that wins. This is the 3rd map that you're watching, and it's Team 29 Bomb who are up 2-0 in the series.
Yep, also the thing to note is the last round, no one had any score streaks, so it's all an equal game, pretty much,
True, yeah.
apart from the side advantage.
There's 3 down there for Team 28 Bomb. Kaz staying alive, who was at police car.
Yeah, I think
saw someone
wait in their spawn.
Yeah, I think he should have snuck into the back of their base.
Yeah.
Kaz is a really sneaky player. Really shouldn't be giving away too much about players from my team. But nevertheless, we have to co-cast this properly. But yeah. Walrus Boy's on a 4 kill spree, so I'm gonna go on board with him. 5 kill spree right now. He's close to streaks. Maybe.
If I was worse, I just sit in the spawn trap, maybe. Might get that kill.
No, he gets it. He's got that Hellstorm. This Hellstorm's gonna come big.
Out a Queez with a pistol, so this might
2 down.
on the bad side.
This is on the bad side note as well. That's a big kill. He's got his lightning strike as well. He's gone all the way around. Gonna make sure no one snuck into their base. Kaz with a huge clutch! Kaz with the clutch! Does that so many times for fantasy, and he's done it again right now for Team 28 Bomb. Team 29 Bomb going to be kicking themselves after that.
That's exactly why he should be hiding there. Huge plays by Kaz.
Really big. But don't forget, Walrus Boy has his streak, so they could come in handy so much right now, because they can use that aggressively. They could use it aggressively, or to break the spawn trap if they're in it. So yeah, who do you want to go on board with? Actually, should we go on board with the listening?
Yeah, sure.
Go on board. Which team do you want to do it with?
Well, 28 Bomb on the good side.
What's
28?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with the live listening with Team 28 Bomb.
Right. Garage, you went white.
Grape. What's grape? Oh, good shit, man, good shit.
Wait, I'm coming blue.
Yeah, he can come out blue now, he's at the trap that you camp at the Queen camp, yeah, nice. Back.
Some communication, a lot of call-outs there from Team 28 Bomb, obviously wanting to get a flag cap, knowing that if they get that flag cap it would be absolutely huge, knowing they just had to defend the lead that they have. So yeah, Kaz went huge during that listening.
Yeah.
Kaz has his health. Yeah, if we could bring up the scoreboard right now. You got Kaz going 22-9 with them 2 returns and that 1 clutch return. Then supported closely by Heiko going 18-15. On the other team, Walrus Boy 20-16. So both teams playing each other pretty the same, pretty much the same, yeah. Pretty equally. That's the word. Couldn't think of it. So yeah, Let's go on board with someone you choose.
I'm on board with Piker at the moment. He's playing very defensive with the SMG, and
yeah, this could be a. It is actually a worrying sign knowing that your SMGs have been forced back into your back fountain, not being able to make some plays. But as we say, this Kaz has pushed out and he's got the enemy flag. There's 4 enemies alive.
Did you agree with that play though? Because there were 4 enemies alive, and Capture got the return, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't really agree with the play because there, as we said, there were 4 enemies alive. It was going to be very hard to get cut off, especially since with the flag they know where you are at all times. Hellstorm comes in by Kaz. Yeah, and actually that is what's going to happen because Mush has the flag. There's 30 seconds left. Mush is running this down Brickside. He's got his AR. He's got plenty of time to run this in. Hellstorm coming in. Not connect. Oh, that was Walrus Boy. Yeah, gets 2. Someone snuck into the base. Who was that? I don't know who's pulled it. I'm trying to find out. A Quiz pulls the flag, gets taken out of blue. It's going to be huge. Can they get the return? They get the return. And that's going to be the end of the match. A last second capture for Team 29 Bomb, I believe. And they're 3-0 up in the series. Can we pinpoint something that went wrong there? Maybe we could probably say that it was the pull, the unnecessary pull. We could probably say.
I'm gonna go with that. I mean, there was no reason to pull it. His whole team was down. Enigma's actually left the game.
Yeah, Enigma's actually raged a bit there. Yes, guys. If you're enjoying this stream, if you're enjoying the thing, you're enjoying this Call of Duty action, please leave a like. Remember that there is a giveaway on the Twitter page. All you have to do is retweet the tweet, and we'll be right back now after this short break. So enjoy the music.
Walk, little walk, small talk, big thoughts. Gonna tell them all just what I want. That street, 2 streets, I see you and me hanging on the empty swings. Count high, low, don't worry, my eyes are closed. I'm the Superman and it's my show. 1 shoe, 2, gonna kick with my new shoes. I'm gonna kick until I need new shoes.
At those hipsters, I wanna die.
I said it's don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things. Stop, don't stop laughing about it. Stop, don't stop. I said it don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things. Stop, don't stop laughing about it. Stop, don't stop. I said it don't stop.
I run, they run, everybody run, and we're all just having fun. Sleigh ride, boat ride, piggyback ride, I'm gonna show 'em all how I can ride. 1, 2, 3, close your eyes and count to 4, I'm gonna hide behind my bedroom door. Crayons on walls, color on them all, draw until I've broken every law.
I said it don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things. Stop, don't stop laughing about it.
Welcome back, guys. This could potentially be the last match in this best of 7. Team 29 bomb up 3-0, and we're gonna go on board with someone that Rambo chooses. So Rambo, take away, man.
Let's go on board with a quiz. And yes.
That's a codcaster, man. Nothing we can do.
I want to stay on board with him though, if he can. Just want to. He's got the SMG. I like watching SMGs on the phone.
This is hard point. Yeah. Heiko's on a 4 kill spree, and he's on the hill as well. The hill's being contested. Heiko on a 5 kill spree.
I think we have to go on board with him. He's already got both.
I think he. Yeah. Heiko's got that foul. That party rock camo looks so sexy. And
Beautiful.
it does. Really good DLC brought out by Treyarch. Do you think that the next Call of Duty Ghosts will have DLC as good as this?
I mean, I can only hope so. Normally when
Yeah.
a company does something, they can't really go back on it.
Yeah. I'm really pumped for Call of Duty Ghosts, although I'm still enjoying Black Ops 2 because the game isn't that old. And to be honest, it's hard to look forward to a game which hasn't supported the Call of Duty community scene. So right now we're gonna have to make do with Black Ops 2. Anyway, just in a bit off topic here, we got a match going on. It's a pretty close. It's 19-13, and Heiko has streaks, but Mush was on a 3 kill spree, got taken out, and Team 28 Bomb are taking a lead, but now they've lost the hard point.
Alright, I want to go on board with Vortex if possible, because we haven't been able to see him play.
Yeah.
He's just been a pickup.
So, yeah, Vortex has just been picked up by Team 28 Bomb as Enigma. I think he had connection problems, I'm not sure. But nevertheless, he's going to be holding the time right now in Kitchen. And now the hill is going to rotate towards Garage. So the Garage hill is actually very hard to break. So Team 28 Bomb are going to have their work cut out here to break it. Team 29 Bomb should be able to rack up a lot of time on this.
Yeah, I mean, what would you say the best way to get into it? Which entry?
You would have to, I'd say you'd have to flood the anchor. This is what my team does, and it works pretty well for us. We all flood the anchor, and we try and get that full spawn just so we don't spawn in ring right now, just spectating Vortex. You just spawn ring and you have this massive run straight back to the hard point, and if you get taken out, it's going to happen again. So pushing the anchor, you're going to get that pool spawn which is closer to the hard point, and you can constantly keep pushing in, and if you take them out one by one, they're going to start spawning at ring, and they're going to have to run back, and that's probably the best way to take over the Garage hill if you don't have control of it.
Yeah, I agree. At this point, I probably just leave the hard point. I mean, there's only, definitely.
Yeah, as you, yeah, Team 28 Bomb doing that.
Trying to get the anchor. And unfortunately for Vortex, he's actually spawned on the complete opposite side of the map to the next hard point.
That's the only bad thing with rotating too early. If you do get picked off in the transition by someone else from the other team that's been rotating, you will spawn nearer the previous hill just because it's still not an inactive hill, so you spawn there. Walrus Boy has full streaks. He has Death Machine, Hellstorm, and Lightning, gets taken out, but I'm going to stay on board with him right now. So, them streaks could come in handy right now. Basketball, another bit hard hill to break. How would you say is the best way to break this one now?
I mean, it's the same as the last one. Get a hold of the anchor, maybe streak it if you have to.
Yeah.
Walrus Boy, if he was in that sort of position, he probably would have streaked it, but they already have control of the spawning up top.
Yeah, they have the
complete control.
Yep. I mean, with that that center block right in the middle of the thing, if you can just run down into there and get on that head glitch, you could easily just pick off the ones that are running in, and then you've got full control. Teammates watching up top, and it's just so hard to break.
And I think the hardest hard point is this next one coming up here, because there's so many ways to come from the
there's 4 entrances, 4 people on a team. As soon as one teammate gets taken out, that entrance is completely open, and that's where they're going to rush through. This hill, not many teams rack up a lot of time on it, and this is the contest hill, and really whoever gets a decent amount of points here really is just proving their dominance, because it's just such a hard hill to hold.
Another thing to note is when using streaks, there's that tree which just basically blocks all
Yeah.
the streaks. Or if it's using
Yeah.
streaks now, see if it comes into effect.
But that's where Walrus Boy has done the smart play. If he's thought this through, he's done the smart play, because the tree protects you from the Hellstorm. The lightning strike, however, it does not protect you from it. So That was a really smart play, obviously managing to streak off the people from underneath that tree, and the tree not being able to save the enemy team.
Who would you say is in the best position for this next hard point here?
Well, Team 20, I believe that's Team 20, I don't know who's on. Team 28 bomb actually have 3 people in the hill, but unfortunately they don't have an anchor. Normally teams, and if you listen to Perico, Impact now they're known as Impact now, they always have Parasite at the back laundry, making sure that no one can hit them with a flank and that they have an easy rotation straight into the next hill, and that's why they're so dominant. They do such good work. And I think we're gonna go over the listening with Team 28 bomb, because they have the control and now they're gonna rotate, and I want to see how they talk and communicate through to this next transition. So let's go with the listening with Team 28 bomb.
Please start away by inside of it. Good stuff, guys. Rotate. Doing good right now.
There's one on the next one, we need to raise.
He's weak. Ross is weak on it.
Yeah, we lost him.
I'm gonna try and push money.
I'm close to streaks.
Don't die then.
Oh, it's me. Let's reload.
Who's that out there? Who's pushing you retard, man?
It's weak. One shot.
He's one more. He's by the left hand corner. There you go, left hand corner. One's by the window.
Yeah, there's another one.
But days, man.
A tweet, man. Think when we one more pass.
He's there with a scorpion. If any of you got scorpion, you need to strike out from action.
God, do you want to win?
A lot of communication going on there in the
Money.
Team 28 bomb team. Vortex trying to pump up the team, trying to keep that communication going. Very vocal player, Vortex is. And luckily to have him on my team, because he's always keeping the team nice and hyped up, if we could say. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's one of the main things that teams overlook, is just the communication, keeping the morale up. Because as soon as one person starts getting upset, the whole team gets upset, and it just goes down.
Yeah. This is a topic where I'm kind of like an expert, if I could say so myself, because like, my head drops so easily sometimes, and my team have noted this to me on several times, that I just stop communicating, and that's the worst possible thing for a team, is when you stop communicating, because then you lose all like knowledge of what's going on. You don't know where the enemies are coming from, you don't know where they're pushing, and it's just so hard. So communication is a really big key in competitive Call of Duty.
So Heiko, gets some money, but you see he was smoking it while he was already in there. Do you think that was a good play? Because he kind of protected himself, but he also just let them get an entry point into the hard point.
I wasn't really on board with Heiko, so I didn't see it, but by what you're telling me, if he smoked the entry and then run in, or did he smoke himself while he was in the hard point?
He was already in.
No, that's a challenging one. He could have put it down because he found himself in a tricky position, and he needed some cover just so he could maneuver and try and get out of the way of some shots. But then again, he just blinds his vision from enemies who might want to rush him with that smoke grenade. So questionable play.
We see Team 29 bomb. They're all in the hard point. They're not but they're holding down quite well. That's some good AR work.
There's 2 entrances, and if you got one teammate watching each way, it's just super hard to break. Even if you don't have the anchor. The anchor's super beneficial as well, and Mush goes huge, getting a 3-piece. Yeah, one was his teammate, yeah. I'm gonna go on board with Mush actually. And it's a really tight game, only 20 points in it, and it's going to the middle hill. And it looks like Team 29 bomb, we said this before, the middle hill is super hard to get points off. 20 seconds off this middle hill is a hard task. Team 29 bomb, they're capable of it, but Team 28 bomb, all they have to do is contest. Team 29 bomb have this now, so it's going to be super intense right now.
I'm controlling it quite well. As I say, they get taken out. But here's the hell stick. Protect them.
Ooh, Walrus Boy with a 3-piece in a death machine! Let's go on board with it before the game ends. And it's still mathematically possible. Not anymore now.
Not anymore.
Team 28 bomb have pulled the map back. It's now 3-1 in this map in map count. So next map we're going to be watching is an S&D. Map will be decided during the pre-game lobby. Really intense match this. What did you think of the match, Crabbo?
It was a good match. It's going to be a really big confidence boost for Team 28 Bomb. After being down 3 in the series, it's really easy now just to come back 3 straight maps and win the series.
Yeah. And now they have the momentum as well going into this such in this race, so that could play a really key factor.
Yeah, so
but anyway,
all about momentum.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this match. There's a giveaway going on the Twitter page. Retweet it to enter. Retweet the tweet, and you could win yourself a pair of squid grips. And we'll be back after this break. Please enjoy the.
We can't stop feeling, look, we've come so far.
Someone drop the Yeah, let's go.
Alright guys, welcome back to game number 5 in this best of 7. 28 E-Bomb Sports.
Yeah.
Won the last game in quite a close hardpoint on raid. So I think I want to go on board with them this game, this first round. Who do you want to spectate?
Heiko's got the bomb. He's gonna have to make the plays, try and get that bomb down. So let's go on board with him.
Yeah. We see people running with the combat knife first at the beginning of round.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain what that's about?
With the lightweight and extreme conditioning, if they have it on, the combat knife just allows you to move so much, basically so much more agility. And this is what I mean. Look how fast he's got to the bomb site, going for that rush plant straight away. And now, even though there's 4 players alive, they have to focus on killing 4 enemies and defusing the bomb. It is a hard ask from Team 29 bomb, but they're capable of it. So let's see what they can do.
He's about to get a 2-piece as well.
That is the no numbers game going on right now. 3 people alive for each team. Now there's a numbers 3-2 in favor of Team 28 bomb. 2v1 situation. Now if I was Heiko and Vortex, I'd get near each other. Sorry about that. I'd get near each other and make sure that he does not get to get the 2-piece. And they play that very well, making that 1-0.
What do you think about the fact that no one in Team 29 bomb was near the bomb?
Not many teams start off with an A rush on Express, so maybe that caught them off guard, and maybe that's why they sent, I think it was 3 down to B and 1 in the hallway. So yeah, that rush really did work. It caught them off guard. So, but then again, I really think that they should have countered that. And speaking of that B rush, here it comes with Graft carrying the bomb. So let's go on board with him.
He's using that target finder that we talk about so much, that we hate so much.
Got FMJ on going for the wall bangs, obviously, and ooh.
Some sloppy shooting there from Graft, just gonna run away.
What I'd say there is I'd blame that kill on the target finder. Capture, please, going huge!
Oh, huge.
Oh my god. He was in a 4v1, now it's a 2v1. We're going on board with him, actually, because I want to see if he can clutch this out. Got a guy right next to him. He's basically in the middle of the 2 of them. No, it's a 2v2, sorry, 2v2. Graft still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit behind there. But was... Ooh, gets taken out from behind. Yeah.
And this
what
is
was
where
it?
the target finder, I think, may come back to bite him, because in a 1v1 gunfight, it's not the best.
Yeah. I was going to blame the sloppy shooting that happened before. I'm going to blame it on the target finder just because the target finder blocks so much of his peripheral view that he couldn't really get the shots off accurately. It's a good attachment, but sometimes in close quarter combat it just isn't the right choice.
Now here, would you drop the bomb, or would you wait to see if he runs to it?
See, Graft seems to have juked him out. Vortex obviously thinking he might have gone A. Graft with a little bit of a juke. Ooh, now Vortex has the advantage. I say Vortex has the advantage because he knows exactly where Graft's gone. But Graft could play this smart easily and now just run away, which is what he's doing, making Vortex chase. Ooh, I don't know.
If I was Vortex, I just would have gone for the defuse straight away.
I honestly would have done the same. Yeah. I'd say it's a tactic that many people underestimate, going straight for the defuse.
Yeah.
Just because it's so risky, because you're just isolated and you can't really do anything. The Graft's in a dominant position. All you have to do is check the bomb now at 7 seconds and you should have the easy win. And Vortex get the kill. Doesn't matter, the bomb explodes as he killed the planter. So really big plays by Vortex. Really big play by Vortex. On the 3 kill spree, obviously going for them streaks. So scores are tied up at 1-1 right now.
I think people underestimate S&D is checking what side the bomb's planted on, because that's generally where the opponent is planning on going to.
The thing with that last round is the fact that it was planted like more or less bang center of the bomb target.
Yeah.
So I think it was hard for Vortex, but he did know where he was. So I gave the advantage to Vortex, but then once Graf managed to run away, I gave him the advantage with the AR, obviously at the long sight lines.
Who are you spectating at the moment?
I'm on board with Vortex as he's got 4 kills. Going for that Hellstorm, he's about 2 kills away. 150 points away, coming up behind an enemy right now. Let's just see what can happen.
If you were Team 28 bomb, would you give Vortex the bomb there to try and get close to his score streaks?
Yes, I probably would have. It's a good factor and a factor, and Team 28 bomb just take that round. But it's a good factor and a bad factor as well, because in my eyes, when you have the bomb, you're like the one that has to make the play. Basically, you have to make sure that the bomb goes down. You have to plant it. So some players do get nervous. Now, whether Vortex opted out of taking the bomb, it's his decision. But really, it just all comes down to whether or not the player is comfortable taking the bomb.
Yeah, I agree. Who do you want to go on board with now this round?
Let's go on board with Mush, because we don't really go on board with him a lot. Let's see what he can do. He's got that sniper out. Brilliant choice. Get some sniping action in this live stream.
He's an overkill as well, so some smart plays. I wasn't even aware that overkill was on ban at this point.
Overkill sometimes can be, in most situations, it's the most beneficial choice, as you can have an AN-94 like Mush has. You can have range and more damage in your shot. But then again, as we saw in the COD Championships finals, for anyone that didn't see it, Parasite, who had that Cap 40, which is banned in EUE rules, maybe if an A-shot had a Cap 40 as well, could easily have managed to have clutched that round. So yeah, sometimes overkill isn't the right choice, but in most situations it is.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just going to interrupt you there for a moment, because I think Mush is almost about to get a 1v3, I believe.
Yep. Ooh, Aquis is some brilliant shots. Aquis was on the bridge, so this has got to be some really good accuracy.
Yeah.
Oh, he jumps onto the train. This is some really good accuracy. He got that stock on. Most people use stock because they need that added boost, but sometimes stock can also affect your accuracy just because of how fast the movement is. For example, No Name who was picking up before, he didn't use stock, and then he actually turned to it because he finds that it's beneficial. But in most situations it is, some situations it isn't.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see if there's anyone with, like, a special gun. I guess Kaz is using a Scorpion, which
I mean, Graft has the MSMC with target finder, so I don't know what he's thinking. Right? Oh well, he's put it to work. I'm guessing. I'm not a fan of the target finders on SMGs just because it's.
Yeah.
You need to be able to be mobile and agile with the SMGs, and the target finder just isn't something for me.
Yeah, it just takes away from that.
Yeah.
He knows bombs down though.
Yeah, bombs down, so it's a 2v2 situation. 3v1 in favor of Team 28 Bomb, who are pulling this back actually. Remember, they need to win 4 straight maps in a row, and they've won 1. They obviously had the momentum coming into this search and destroy. Ooh, both people rush him. Graft goes for the 2-piece. Ooh, runs away. Clever play, and capture please. Manages to close that round out for Team 29 Bomb.
I mean, they had the bomb on lock there. All they had to really do was make sure that they couldn't get to it within the time limit. Just stall it out.
Yeah, just run down the timer. Yep. By the way, guys, after this match, it will be Farico, Yin, NL versus just a second, versus GTS, MMG. Both top teams, very good teams. Will start 10 minutes after this stream ends. So yeah, if you want to see some really good Call of Duty action, I suggest you stick around on this stream.
Oh, I've seen someone with a sensor grenade there. I don't know who that was.
I saw that sensor grenade as well. I think it's Hiker that was using it, I'm not sure. But that sensor grenade does come in handy, although Cold-Blooded does cancel it out. Some people do not use Cold-Blooded, and that could come in handy in some clutch situations.
We see anyone near each other. We see 2 people running to each
other. Well, both people from Vortex 2-piece. Oh, and that was an easy. Really well played. Kaz coming in from behind, and they just both got pinched there. Vortex with a really big kill, and then obviously when this guy gave his position away, Kaz just has to come in, swoop in with that big 3R, and 2-bomb the hell out of. I can't remember who it was.
It was Warspray.
Search and destroy.
Now what do you think about using the P2 3R as opposed to a combat knife and some more attachments or more perks on guns?
Let's see. A secondary gun is always handy to have, especially in S&D. If you may spray through a wall, run out of ammo, and the guy's one shot, and you need to challenge him. 323 can come in handy. It's a very powerful gun as well, so I do recommend using it. I use it a lot. Whereas in game mode like Hardpoint, maybe in the extended clip, maybe you wouldn't need it, and maybe you could use the combat for more agility. But really, it's all personal preference. 4v2.
28 bomb, 2 down, and Mush is in the third one. So I should ask who you're on board with first.
Yeah, Kaz is on a 4 kill spree, 1 kill away from that RCXD.
We got the bomb.
The RCXD only really used in Search and Destroy, but I have seen them come up more often in hard points just to clear out the hard point, like little areas.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it's a really good and beneficial kill streak to have, because you could just like drive it into a hard point like you said, and have a teammate follow in, and then the enemy has a decision to make. Do you want to block the RCXD, or do you want to kill our teammate? In most situations they get distracted by the RCXD, which is not the best play for me. But it looks like well, Vortex and Creed and Kaz refer to themselves as the Team Claw, and they're about to get this 4v2, and Creed just has to stall for time right now. Has to check bomb. A 4v2 there by Team Claw. You saw it here on the live stream. Really well played by Team Claw.
Just played it hidden, they drove down the timer and just left no chance.
And super well played, especially when especially had the benefit of being on the team with them. The communication that goes into these two when they're in clutch situations is just so amazing. The fact that they speak so well with each other, they play so well together, and it's just a great asset if these two players on it. RCXD coming in from Kaz. Yeah.
Glitched onto the map there.
Yeah.
This is also a good play because he allows him to see which bomb they're rushing to.
That's a true.
If anyone's,
As you've seen, he's seen his teammate now at B, so could have been a delayed push to B. They might be camping it out, but the likelihood is that they're going to A. RCXD gets blown up, but at least now they know where one player is on the enemy. Again,
it was a wasted RCXD.
Yep. Again, it's another 4v2 situation. 4v1 now. And Vortex, just too much work. 4v1s are never easy, 3v1s are never easy. Just, when you're in a clutch, there's so many things that run through your head thinking where they're going to be, and it's just so hard to clutch rounds, especially against the top team. This isn't no league play team that have no chemistry together or anything. These are good players that have chemistry and have played together and have been playing competitive for a while now. It's really hard to clutch situations like that out.
I don't want to say anything's over yet, but who do you think is going to win this game?
I've seen miraculous comebacks. I've been in the team with that's made miraculous comebacks as well. I don't want to call it, I don't want to jinx it, but with the advantage that team, well, they don't have the advantage anymore. I'm gonna call it actually, and I'm gonna say that Team 28 Bomb are gonna take this map. They have a 3-on-2 advantage right now, and Bomb's down. 3v1. They take this.
Yeah, I like how they're playing. They have everyone like on complete opposite sides of the map. So
huge nade.
Really not really go to every single player. Oh, he's
well.
Oh, he's done it.
He clutched it. Capture, please, with the, I think it was a 3v1 clutch?
It was a 3v1 clutch with a bomb.
3v1 clutch on Team Claw and a quiz. That was just brilliant. That was an amazing play. Keeping his team alive in this Search and Destroy.
I just want you to bring up the scoreboard after this round and see how well Capture's playing.
Yeah, let's
he has
go.
Around 15 kills now.
Let's bring up the scoreboard now as soon as we can.
Search and destroy.
As you can see, Kaz going 12 and 6, Vortex going 9 and 6. Capture, please, 15 and 6.
He's got his streaks as well.
This is insane. Yeah, let's go on board with Capture, please.
And like we said, S&D, that's a huge momentum changer.
True that. Bomb's gone towards A, and it looks like it's going to be a slow A push. Bomb's just held up in hedges right now. Team's looking to see who can get that first pick, and it's a quiz, so Team 28 Bomb have the advantage now. Oh, catcher, please! Oh my god, if he would have got that two-piece.
We saw catcher, please. Use the radar function of the lightning strike. Are you allowed to do that? I've heard somewhere that you're not allowed to do that. Or is that MLG rules?
You can do that in the US rules. It used to be worse before when you could just ping it as many times because you'd get it replenished at the end of every round. You get a new radar. Now you can only do that once. And as we're speaking, it's a 3v1 situation in favor of team. That's it. Okay, I called it. You heard it here on the stream. I called the win for Team 28 Bomb. It's now 3-2 map count. Going into a CTF map will be decided. Yo, Rambo. Tell them about the giveaway. Tell them about the giveaway.
I think that's your territory, the giveaways. Sorry.
Fair enough. The giveaway, we're giving away a free pair of squid grips, so all you have to do to enter is go on the Twitter page, retweet the tweet, and you could easily win a free. We'll be right back after the break. I hope you enjoy the music. 3-2 map count.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit. Hey, this it's a little bit. It's a little bit. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. We don't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and find a scene what it means to be living. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. Hey, this it's a little bit. You and I can both get jobs and find a scene what it means to be living. Working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. We don't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and find a scene what it means to be living. So fast, felt like I was wrong. City lights lay out before singing around that nice rap round my shoulder. And and a feeling that I've been known. And and a feeling I can be someone, 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 be someone. Be
Okay. We are back. This is the 6th map, yes?
Yeah, 6.
PF on Raid. Really intense map. Let's see, Rambo, which side, if you're spectating a Queese's team, yeah, who are spawning garage, which side is the ideal side to push up? Is it through ring, or do you prefer pushing up the pool side?
I personally prefer pushing up the ring side.
No, it looks like they're gonna split it 2 and 2, whereas Team 29 Bombers sent 3 pool and 1 just standing in the back of the base.
Yeah, I can't agree with splitting it 2 and 2 because if you come up against them in a gunfight, you're just going in 2 against 3 or 1 against 3. It's just not going to work out for you.
Yeah, it really is a mind game. You try and counteract what the enemies are gonna do. It happens when you're playing a lot. I mean, you build so much knowledge from other teams when you scrim them and play against them a lot. So yeah, Rambo, take this one away. I need to onto the phone a second, okay?
Okay, we're going to go on board. We're here with... I want to go on board with Catcher because he played well last game, dropping 17 kills. He's got the SMGs pushing up into their base. And he is just hanging out. I'm going to go on board with Graft instead. He's doing pretty much the exact same thing. He's on exactly 6 kill. He's running back towards the middle, just going to recover. He's near his score streaks. He wants to... He's looking over towards the ring. Who do you want to look at? Mush is making a big push, so I'm going to look at him. He's looking over to ringside. He's trying to catch anyone out, just pissing about, essentially, in the middle. Down for ring. He's top red. He's going to go down to the bottom. Catch anyone off spawn. It's taken out by a Queeze.
Sorry about that unprofessional phone call. But nevertheless, let's see. Flag's been pulled by Kaz, who's on a 3 kill spree. 3 enemies dead. They're going to be spawning up back laundry. Now, if his teammates could get his cut off, which they have, this should be a flag cap. Look at the enemies. If you're looking at the mini-map, they're all at the back of the map. This should be a flag cap. Kaz has no one with him. Do you think someone snuck into the base? I think it might be a bit of hesitation, just thinking that maybe one has snuck into their base. But that is where a team that has a lot of chemistry together, they'll be looking at the kill feed when they get kills, and they'll just note who is dead and who's still alive, just so they can make sure that one hasn't snuck up. And that's basically what I do. It's basically my job in my team. But look at Vortex. Vortex is on a 5 kill spree.
Let's go.
Just go over. I'll tell you what, the BMP, this is taking out. I guess a Hellstorm.
Yep. I'm pretty sure he's got a Hellstorm. Kaz on a 3 kill spree. Just sneaking right now.
You see on board with Kaz, he's extremely close to his streaks. He's got both.
Yeah, he got them. He's got his streaks. He just got his streaks.
And
got taken out.
They're already 1 up, so if the other team pulls a flag, he just has no trouble streaking it. Preventing it. This is quite a big open map as well, so it's easy to...
You said Vortex got a Hellstorm, which he did. So therefore now they have 3... Basically, if they use it for defense, they have 3 flag stops, basically. They can easily prevent a flag run, or they could even use... They could use Vortex's streaks as an aggressive move to pull the flag for them. So either way, right now they have a really big advantage, because I don't think anyone on Team 29 Bomb has streaks, which they don't actually, no. So, yeah.
Another thing to point out is, with Kaz's lightning strike, he can also, when he's about to pull a flag or one of his teammates, use that ping to see whereabouts his teammates are.
That is true, yeah. Because if he's going to use that lightning strike as defense, the ping would be... It is necessary, obviously, but at the same time it wouldn't be needed as much, just because you could easily know where the flag carrier is going, because you'll have a teammate looking at the mini-map telling you which way he's going, and then you can easily pinpoint where to put the lightning strike. So yeah.
Who are you on board with now?
Right now I'm on board with Walrus Boy, who's holding down Kitchen with that AR, and gets taken out. God's sake.
Curse the commentator again.
Yeah, again, yep. Something really needs to be done about this codcaster. David Bombaha, let's tweet him.
Let's go on board with a Queeze. He's holding down the left side by himself.
Yep. Okay. A Queeze in the ring. It's important to hold down this ring side just because you don't want anyone sneaking up past the ring into the driveway and into the garage. Whereas look, Is that? I think that's an enemy. There's an enemy in the red building who was in gym.
There is.
And he was in gym, and he decided to run back to middle. Now, I don't know what I don't know what he was thinking. Because I know there was 15 seconds.
Yeah, he could have gone for a bit of a sneaky pull there.
I mean, with 15 seconds, you could have easily have tried to run a flag down the mid-map, but I don't know, that was
maybe
questionable.
Maybe he was close to his streak, he didn't want to lose.
Yeah, maybe. Perhaps, yeah. Many things that could have affected that play. Nevertheless, score is 1-0 at the half-time interval. The little, running into the person. Yeah, we all do that at times. Anyway, Kaz has used his has used his Hellstorm actually.
Yeah.
And I don't think they benefited. I don't actually know when he used it, and I don't think they benefited from it in any way. I don't think he stopped the flagpole, and I don't think.
May have done.
Maybe. I'm not sure, but we'll just say that he stopped the flagpole. Yeah. Kaz is at ring right now, and what many teams decide to do is they try and. Well, what I decide to do is I prefer pushing ring when I spawn at the garden side.
Right.
I don't know, just personal preference in my eyes, pushing down rings a lot easier. You have more cover with the ring head glitches, you have the red building as well. Whereas pool, once you get to pool, the streaks do come into play, because you have a really big open area.
I completely agree. You see Kaz, he's being a bit of a sneaky beaver. He's just hiding in that spawn, he's pulled the flag.
This is another.
They've actually got
Yeah, this is another one of them pulls. This was the same as Slums, where he pulled it, but this time, let's not question it yet. Yeah, he's got a couple of kills. One guy's in kitchen. Kaz has completely juked him out. The guy in kitchen's probably going to be the last hope. Using that lightning strike, I think he's going to use it. Yeah, he did actually.
Yeah, because he's going to overlap his streaks anyway, so he may as well use it.
That was really well played actually by Kaz. I did not notice that, and good eyes on Rambo there. So shout out to Rambo for that amazing pinpoint precision call out. Let's see.
Now in the kitchen window.
Yeah.
For money. Who do you want on board with now? I think Capture is in a bit of a...
I want to see someone from Team 29 who's pushed up. I mean, they've got two pushed up at Wheelbarrow, and that's Walrus Boy. I'm gonna go on board with Walrus Boy.
Okay, go on board with
In comes the score streak, and Kaz gets two. That's huge. Capture Please gets two as well. That was huge. These teams are so balanced.
This is a huge momentum change from the first 3 games.
It's 2-0 now, and if this map was to go in favor of Team 28 Bomb, we would be going into a final deciding map, which is... We wouldn't have actually called this. I don't think me or Rambo would have called this when it was 3-0 to Team 29 Bomb going into the hardpoint, which they dominated the first hardpoint.
They were up by 80 points on the first game. They were up
just shows
by 5 rounds on the second.
Yeah, it just shows you how much momentum. It shows you how much momentum plays a part in Call of Duty. I mean, once you start, all it takes is, I don't know, like a flag cap, say one flag cap, to change the entire pace and momentum of the game. It's probably got to be one of the most unpredictable sports, we could say, because anything can really happen in it.
I see a lot of defensive smokes used and aggressive smokes.
Now, I don't agree with that play, because now it allows Graft with his team to pull this flag down pool, and because they were so defensive, they were easily taken out, and that allowed them to pull. Whereas if they were pushed up, they would have to kill them whilst they were pushed up. Then they would have time to spawn up the enemy team and rotate back the flag before they actually could pull it. So sitting right back on the flag, not a good call.
Yeah, I agree. You saw Graf using some good plays there. He predicted the timings of the score streaks and wait them out in the building. And that might be what who's going to play but I don't think they have any.
Kaz, he has the flag right now, and I know what he's doing. I mean, when you have the flag and you get killed, you get double the points. because of the flag carrying. But at the same time, you don't want to drop that flag in a position where the enemy is going to be able to return it. Because now, as you can see, just all they need is a
If I'm
return.
honest, I was being more of a defensive play rather than going for those points because he's winning through. But we have been accountable. Who's got the flag at the moment?
Well, with that return, I think it's fair to say that with 22 seconds left, it's going to be Team 28 Bomb who are going to take this and bring the series back to 3-3 after being 3-0 down. Amazing plays, amazing momentum switch, and just amazing all-around Call of Duty.
Now I see this over and over again, where a team is three down in the series, and they pull it back 3 maps, and then just win the 4th one. Because how can you lose that much momentum after that three map comeback?
Yep. Anyway, guys, this was the 6th map. It's now 3-3. After this map, it will be Farico Yin NL versus, I keep forgetting the other team name, versus MMT, yeah, MMG. So stick around if you want to watch that. in the spawn right now, and he is on the tail of him. He's already going to the anchor now. I'd question this. Okay, he's not actually going to anchor. I thought he was going to start anchoring with 20 seconds left on the hard point. I was going to question that play.
Looking for that player.
Yeah. That player just lapped around that red rectangle building like 3 times now. Huge kill, yeah. So now Team 29 Bomb have the advantage. They're going to be set up on the next hill, which is pretty hard to break. I mean, there's only 2 entrances. There's blue stairs and mid stairs. And the anchor, who's got that super overpowered wall head glitch, is just it's just going to be hard to break.
Well.
True that, true that.
He was making smart plays, trying to run away. He was close to his streets. He does unfortunately get taken out, and someone's hiding in the base. I can't find him.
I was about to say that it could have been a shutout match, but then Team 28 Bomb went and got a point. So shutout is physically impossible. I know some people in the stream probably would have wanted to have seen that. So Mushin on a 5 kill streak. I'm gonna hop on board with him. Got that overpowered foul. So much controversy to that. And let's go on to the topic of the foul. Rambo, do you really think that this foul should be banned in competitive Call of Duty?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Okay. Well, let's both give an opinion on it then.
I think it should be banned.
Okay. I don't think it should be banned because I don't like seeing weapons being banned. I disagree with the Cap 40 being banned just because it's a gun, and I like to see a lot of versatility in a game. But
well, you
the
could say
foul...
about the Type 25 and Model 5.
Yeah. The foul, it's got so much damage on it. I just feel that it shouldn't be banned, but it should be nerfed. Whether reducing the clip size, reducing the damage, or increasing the recoil, something must be done to that gun because that gun is just getting on so many people's nerves. Mine won because I'm an SMG player, and whenever I'm trying to break an anchor and he has a foul, it's just the most irritating thing ever. So let's see. Hopefully Treyarch make a smart move with either banning or patching the foul, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I agree. Another problem I find is that if they ban the foul, people are just probably going to switch over to the SMR, which is like just easy to get used to really. It's a bit of a lower fire rate, it's a bit less consistent, but it's still the same general problem.
With the nerd that I am, I know a bit of gun statistics and Call of Duty gun statistics. So, the foul, this is from a close range. When it's at close range, it deals out with 55% damage with each round. So that's 2 shots from close range to kill with a foul. And SMR deals out 64% damage each shot from close range. So the SMR in essence is actually more powerful. So I think the SMR is going to cause more problems in my eyes if the foul were to get banned.
But you see Grafts in a really place, he's just lying down on the hard point. I think he's going to do it for the whole duration of the hard point if possible.
Yeah, I think what Graft is doing is he knows that his team have a commanding lead, yeah?
Yeah.
So what he's going to do is, look at this, if you're spectating Graft right now, he wasn't moving at all, he just wanted to contest. He was forcing the enemy team in making moves and then hoping his teammates could just cover him. But with a commanding lead of over 130 points, it does seem like Team 29 Bomb just have so much momentum right now. I don't know what's happened to Team 28 Bomb after that last match.
Yeah, I think it's mainly the fact that Hardpoint seems to be a bit of their better game mode. They've been practicing more on it, I believe anyway, and it's just showing in this game really.
I think that the main problem is if you were to switch over to the scoreboard, you'd see that there is a beast going by the name of Capture Please who's drawing 27 and 7, 4,000 points for his team. It's just heartbreaking when someone is. It's heartbreaking for the enemy team when someone on the enemy team is doing that. It's just such a momentum change of the fact that they have streaks and all that. And here comes the streaks.
Communication, it brings up people getting mad. It brings a whole range of problems.
If we were Team 28 Bomb right now, what would we want to do?
I honestly don't know. What
I'd say
you just have to...
I'd say we'd have to keep communicating, just because just removing the communication makes it that much harder, and that's what you'll see pro teams not do. Pro teams will keep communicating, calling out through no matter what the deposit is, the score, and that's really what you need to keep doing. You need to keep getting hyped up. You need to try to get hyped up. One teammate's down, try hype him up. Try to make sure he gets positive. Like, if we go to the scoreboard right now, you can see Heiko and Vortex not having a good game right now. 6 and 19, 9 and 20. Not looking good for them, but if Kaz and Aquise could hype them up a bit and hopefully get a lot of time off this hill, it's not over. So, it's going to be interesting to see if they can bounce back, but it's going to be a very hard ask.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm going to have to give the man of the tournament, man of the best of 7 series to Capture Please. He went huge in that S&D where he got the 1v3, gone huge in this game, and he just had a general high score across all them games.
I would give the man of the series tournament from team 9, I forgot what the names are. I would give it to Capture Please, and to the other team I'd give it to Kaz, just because he went so clutch in most maps. I mean, he's in a good score right now of 16 and 18. He's doing well, just trying to get them kills, trying to rack up kills. He went clutch in that CTF, and he's just been playing so well throughout the entire tournament. So man of the series goes to Capture Please, and in the other team it goes to Kaz, so really well played to them too.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think also when Kaz started joining the series, that's pretty much when they started winning the game.
Yeah. Kaz is a really big asset to the team. He can play every role so well, and he's so beneficial to have on our team, and luckily I have the benefit of having him on my team, which is just amazing. So yeah.
No, we were talking about how they were so far down the lead. They have brought it up really well.
They actually have brought it back, yeah. Mathematically, it's still possible to win.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 120 points. They need about all the time. It's going to be super hard.
Graf's
trying to sneak in.
Pushing through to the next half point though, because it's coming up to the end. And if Graf did what he did last time, just sitting in that crazy spot with his head down.
Which is, he's actually going to do, I think. No, Graf's going to get taken out by the Hellstorm. That was a really, really good timing of that Hellstorm, because now if you look, you have 2 players from, I forgot what the teams are called. 28 bomb, that's it. Who are now on the hill, and Graf with a big contest. He gets taken out. This is going to be so intense. I don't want to call it. I'm not going to call it. If you want to call it, by all means, go ahead. But just watch out.
At the beginning of the game, I wanted to call it 29 bomb, no problem. But they're showing it. They're showing a huge comeback like they did in the series.
Yeah, honestly, they have pulled this back. The 30 seconds on this hill would be huge. If they get 30 seconds, it'll only be
Sorry, this is what I like about Graf. He doesn't really go for kills. He goes more for the sneaky
yeah,
plays,
he
just stops those.
I was on board with him there, and I managed to see what you're on about. He basically dived into the hill, ignored the kills, and just went to get the contest. He just wants to win, and that's what you need on your team. And I don't know. I think it's still possible. I'd say I'm not sure. It's done. It's done, boys. It's all over. Team 29 bomb are going to take this series. Graf shot the Hellstorm. Yep, Graf shot the Hellstorm to add insult to injury. 29 bomb are going to take this series. Really well played to both teams. If you haven't heard already, there's a giveaway on the EU Esports Twitter, which is we're giving away a pair of free Squid Grips. Squid Grip is now officially sponsoring EU Esports. So we're giving away a free pair of Squid Grips. All you have to do is retweet the tweet on the EU Esports Twitter, and you will be automatically entered. Also, now taking place after this in about 10 minutes, it will be Farico Yin NL versus again I forgot
the French team MMT
or MMG. 2 really top teams. Well played to these teams. Really well played to both teams. 29 bomb, take it. It's been a pleasure podcasting with you, Rambo.
You too.
Hope you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a like if you did. Super sexy match coming up after this. I'm not going to be podcasting. This has been your boy Crazy. I'm out. Peace.
I'm out.
like a bullet train. Moving like the speed of sound. Feet can't keep on the ground. Can't stay in one place.
Son foot là, c'est bon, ils sont en tournoi là.
Secure the objectives. Hardpoint identified. Taking the advantage. Hardpoint contested.
Do we know who?
Hardpoint contested.
Do we know who the stream's following, or do we just follow whoever we want? Okay. Well, we'll start with. Alright, let's start with Sneaky. He's set up on statue. He's looking around. He's trying to hold statue down. Getting contested. He's going to push over. Not too sure why. He had a good position, and there's still two people there.
Hardpoint identified.
He shouldn't. I think he knows he shouldn't really challenge that. He should just sit up here. He's got trophies down in there. That's a nice place from Sneaky. That was a nice rotation as well. There was about 7 seconds left, and they had 3 of them in there. But he has been shut down as he jumps in. But he gets a favourable spawn at Petrol. That was quite lucky, I think.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
He's pretty confident. By the looks of the mini-map, can we get the mini-map up? I'm not too sure. But yeah, he's still got 3 people pushing that, and he's got 1 coming over here. 2 coming over here now, so he's going to have that last guy to try. No, all coming over here. I thought they might have the last guy try and contest the last 20 seconds, but looks like they're just giving up a good 25-30 seconds at that time. Just going to set up here for grannies, so if they don't hold grannies, this will be pretty devastating for Frito, but we'll see. And they have spawned out now, so I'm going to jump on board with Diesel, who's in the hardpoint and just made a kill.
Lightning strike on standby.
That's always the awkward thing with hardpoint. Like, people tend to say 15, 20, 25 seconds is when you should rotate. And you don't want to rotate too early, even though, because you saw exactly what happened then. They rotated, got no time out of the hill, then just got spawned out straight away, so you always have to be careful. Pretty much, when you rotate it like that, you want to have, say, pretty much 2 ankles and the other 2 people just camping around, then you should get a 4 down while you're waiting for them to come across, to be honest, or at least 3 down with the one who's left in the hard point for the other team.
Hostiles have the hard point.
That's a silly challenge by Diesel, and he spawned out then. I'm going to jump on board with Johnny, who's in top of the hard point.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down.
Yeah, I think, did he get MVP in that event? I think he might have.
Hardpoint is ours.
He shouldn't challenge that kill, and he doesn't.
Hardpoint identified.
does get taken out though, so they can control this hill, but I always feel the middle hill is one that you don't necessarily have to set up as much. Well, you have to set up, but nowhere near as much as the other hills, because it is a lot easier to contest just by jumping in sort of 3-4 different ways.
Hardpoint contested.
Our sensor is captured.
Lightning strike coordinates received inbound.
1 EKIA.
Hardpoint lockdown. Be advised,
Yep.
hostile lightning strike inbound.
We're seeing the first use of score streaks here as well, with a couple of lightning strikes coming in. The Johnny got on a bit of a tear, he was on a 2 or 3 kill streak then, but that gets taken out. And they're gonna have to hold the spawn here. I don't know how much they want to push it. Yeah, the Johnny's probably gonna push and try and contest a little bit, picks up a kill there. Does pick up the second kill, big play from Johnny. And couldn't quite pull the third off. That's nice play from Johnny.
Hardpoint
I think
identified.
we can't get the minimap up because there's too many people in the lobby. I think that's right, but I might be wrong, I'm not too sure. If you press R2, I think it's an issue I remember them saying on MLG once, if too many people in the lobby it won't show you the minimap. I'm not too sure why, just the way the game works. Right, so Johnny's getting taken out there. Let's jump on board with someone else, preferably someone from the GTS MMG lineup. Yeah, we're going with Reapers. He has got a Hellstorm missile, takes out that kill, 325 points, pretty much halfway to kill streaks. And he's going to want to take out the anchor here, is he going to do it? He does. I don't know if his team was set up to push then, but we'll have to see. That's...
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Yeah, he kind of wasted that score streak there. I think that's the thing that people don't get, like, people get score streaks and they're like, oh, I can get a load of kills with this, but in hardpoint, when the respawn is instant, it doesn't matter what, like, if you get a kill or not, because if you kill him and you spawn straight there, what was the point? It doesn't matter. This is really make or break time for GTS MMG at the moment. They've done 100 points. They've got 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes. 7 seconds. He's going to pick up this scrappy time on this hill, but they need to set up for that next hill if they're to have any chance. And this is good play. He's using his skill streaks, and that's a nice kill again.
Hellstorm missile on standby. Hellstorm missile inbound. Lightning strike on standby.
Reconfirmed.
Replay's just going massive here with his streaks, but they need to get control of this hay spawn. They can't let them spawn at hay, otherwise they'll be in trouble. He's going to rotate round, he's going to try some flank behind them, goes back, picks up a nice kill, and he has got the war machine out. So the French team are holding down well at the moment. They've brought it back to within a 50-ish point game at the moment. Then there's still 15 seconds left on this hill. He's been trying to stop that guy. I don't know why you're bothering reloading that. What do I know? He just takes 2 out. And
Hardpoint identified.
if the stream can get the leaderboard up quickly. He's absolute crazy scores by Reaper. 40 kills, almost 5,500 points. His team are nowhere near him at the moment. It was 4 down from Fariko, so they're going to struggle here.
Hardpoint contested. Hellstorm missile.
Yeah.
Hardpoint is on.
It's almost mathematically impossible now. Not quite yet, but they need to hold this time. We're looking at a 76-point game with 70 seconds left, and yeah, that'll be game, but good effort by the French team. They almost came back into it. Yeah, that's true. The scoreboard I think the scoreboard never lies too much, does it? And you can sort of tell by that scoreboard that his teammates let him down a bit there. So that's 1-0 to Freako NL. Do you know what the next map is, Aaron?
C'est quoi la cible?
So that's a map that
Keep moving like a
familiar with.
bullet
So the
train,
next one that
like a bullet train.
and they call you down. I'm not sure why.
Moving like the
So
speed of sound.
try and sort of find them.
Keep on the ground. Can't stay in one place. Keep moving like a bullet train. Like a bullet train. Like a bullet train. Like a bullet train. Cause I can't stop time.
Alright, so after Mathis and the app, I was going to say before, a map that PS3 players might not be too familiar with, considering it wasn't one that we played before the rule change.
Yeah, absolutely. You've seen scrims as well. It's not one of the preferred S&D maps, and so teams don't really practice it as much as you know, some of the other more favourable S&D maps. So be interested to see how both teams get on it.
Are we going to start? I'm on board with Azen_AB at the moment, and I'm about to change because I think he's going backwards in his spawn.
Yeah,
let's go on board with Diesel. He's got the sniper out.
Yeah, big Diesel. You know,
You're not a fan of that flank spot, Aaron?
And I watch stuff like for my team, as you well know, Daniel, and you know, I like to shake things up a bit. You know, watching flank. There's so many spots, and you know, it's such an easy place to watch. But he's let his teammate die there. Jason manages to pick up the kill.
So it's not the greatest of spots for you, you flank watchers out there. Pasco's going to get taken out by Sneaky, so we're left 1v3 with Azen, and he gets taken out by Sneaky as well. So first round to Freako NL.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what he was quite doing there. Didn't really have much of a chance as you know, he'd already taken a Freako player out, so they knew whereabouts he was. And he just tried to do a bit of rotation there, but yeah, he got caught by the Freako player. And that puts them 1-0 up in this search and destroy aftermath.
So let's go on board with Freako NL team. Let's go on board with Renz because he's got a sniper out. Oh, he's working overkill. MSMC and a sniper. He's also got a sensor grenade, which we don't see too much of, so that might come into play. That'd be interesting. And I think what is that third kill streak, Aaron?
Yeah,
I don't quite know,
I was going to
but
mention that. That's an EMP. That's a bit ambitious by Renzo. But you never know. He might be able to pull this one off and call with this EMP if he gets 1400 points.
1400 points in SD. Well, yeah, pretty ambitious by Renzo, but you know, he's the type of guy to reckon he can do that sort of thing. And it's a nice shot on Aizen. Does take him out.
13 more sniper kills to go, and he can call that bad boy in. Oh, that's another 100. 12 more to go.
Right?
It's well on his way.
Renzo might be telling us to shut up here. He might know what he's talking about. Get them pick that shot off. No. Oh, that shot looked like it was. Oh, he should have made that one. The second shot looked like it was on him to me, but there you go. And it's pretty comfortable for Rico so far. 2-0 up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can't get the scoreboard up at the moment, but we'll see what's going wrong with the French team.
And it's a simple kill for Johnny there to pick up the final kill of the round. And as he said, Rico got 2-0 up after dominating first game as well. They are looking strong in this this best of 9 show match.
Clear the objectives.
So we'll go back on board with, let's see who we've got. We'll go on board with Sneaky. Looks like he's going to rush this time. We've got Scorpion, extended clip out. It's almost as RC car as well, so I might want to be careful. The brave rush by Sneaky, doesn't see anyone. Looks like they're pushing A instead.
Yeah, his teammates at A are picking up a couple of kills there. And he's just going to rotate. As Fizzer would say, you want to fucking rotate,
3v1 situation again. And we'll go on board with Aizen, who's left in a 1v2 now. Would be a 1v3 if he can pull it off. He's got Renz and Sneaky to take it up.
I'd be surprised if he does this, to be honest, because they know where he is, and as I said, that Sneaky takes him out with his Scorpion coming through the flank. And is he on that? Is he on that RC car? I'm not quite sure. He was certainly very close to getting it after that kill.
I think last kill has got him. We'll see when the next round starts. I'm pretty sure it has though. We do have a giveaway at the moment. If you want to give the details about Aaron.
This giveaway. Oh yeah, if you just check out EU Esports on Twitter, you give them a follow. I think we're giving away a squid grip to one lucky follower. Not quite sure what you have to do to enter that, but no squid grip.
Just retweet the tweet about it, and then you'll be in with the chance with the draw for it. Yep, Sneaky does have that RC car, and he gets taken out by Aizen this time, so he's not going to be able to implement the RC car this round. Sure, Frico gutted about that.
Absolutely, you know. Who do you want to go on board with here?
Let's watch Pasco, since he's pushed up side of the building.
Again, he really did struggle first game. You know, Replas had his team on his back really, but was unfortunate enough to be overrun by 4 Rico players, as his teammates really weren't firing. And Pascal was one of those, and he's... Where is he in this session? Oh, he's dropping the donut here. So this is not going well behind him, there's too many spectators.
He's currently below the spectators in the street.
Yeah, that's when you know you're not having the greatest game. When you've got to scroll down to find him.
It's a 3v2 in favour of the French team at the moment. He has put shots into that guy, I'm not sure why he's playing back there if he's pulled him out.
Johnny versus 2, there's 3 seconds left.
Yeah, he's not going to make this. Pasco's just run to the back of them. Yeah,
Pascal pushed it out really.
That's 3-1, but you kind of felt they needed to win that round because I couldn't see them back from 4-0, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I want to go on board with Sneaky this next round. I want to see if he, uses that RC car. That will be interesting, to see how he puts that to use.
Yeah, that's the objective. He's rocking that Scorpion extended clip again. He's also got a sensor grenade and a normal frag grenade as well. So yeah, it looks like he's going to. Oh no, he's changing glasses. So
is he going to use it?
He's going to use it that round.
Ah, pussy
Is it better to use the RC car on? Oh, he is going to use it. Here we go. Think he's seen one.
He's doing laps on the ambulance. He's going into underground, or he gets shut down.
Oh. That's unlucky by Sneaky. I think he saw one and wasn't quite sure where he went. I don't know why did he throw that EMP when he drove the car around and saw 2 trophy systems?
I think because he's not quite the brightest, I think, unless he just didn't see the trophies. He's too focused on doing the driving. He's going to put it here. Oh, he takes out Pascal in the back. But again, he's been
it does get taken out by Replays couldn't quite pick up that 2-piece, so we're left with A's and AB against, who's left then? Renz and Johnny.
Yeah,
Just
the duo Renz and Johnny.
out by Johnny.
Johnny shuts him down at the back. Johnny, a real good submachine gun player. As he said, MVP'd Lanning 3 and had a superb tournament there, in which Farico and Ella actually won the tournament. And there he is picking up the final kill in the back. And that makes it 4-1 to Farico.
What sort of placements do you think these two teams will be looking for, Aaron, at Lanning?
As you said, we scrimmed Farico in a show match a couple of weeks ago, and they really looked as if they were struggling as a team. But I can see massive improvement since then. They are really dominating this French lineup. We're actually one of the better French teams, so I really think Farico will be pushing for a top 3 placement, and MMG maybe looking at a top 5. What about you? What do you think, Dan?
That sounds about right. I mean, I think Farico might be a bit disappointed if they don't get top 3. In the same way that this French team will be disappointed if they don't get top 5. And the state of this round at the moment is currently 2v2. Let's jump on board with Diesel. Gonna make this kill, no, taken out, and Ren's gonna... Yeah, and that's 5-1, and you can't see him come back from this, unfortunately. You never know.
You do never know, but he's not going to offer like this. He's not going to offer like this.
Switching operation ready point.
So let's go on board with the French team, because they need to make something happen this round.
Absolutely. Do you want to go on board with Diesel, because he's currently on a donut. And if he dies this round, and Farico take this round, he's dropped to James Bond.
Oh. James Bond.
Reminiscent of a story at Lanning 3. Against his Farico in the lineup, actually.
Oh, so it was, yeah, so it was. Great knowledge, Aaron. Great knowledge.
It's a 2v2 situation. Well, it's actually 1v2 because it's Replus left with Diesel, and Diesel ties. Big Renzo takes him down. Oh! And Sneaky shuts down Replus, and Big Diesel's dropped to James Bond.
That's not something he's going to want to remember.
That is not one for the... Not one for
quite
the
coincidental, considering a James Bond actually meant something on the last Call of Duty, because the maximum was 7 rounds, but the maximum on this is 11 rounds, but we can still call it a James Bond.
Yeah, it's not quite the... Because he did actually get 100 points somehow. I'm assuming that's this. But he's dropped 0-7 anyhow, and that's a real poor effort by Replus, struggling in the first game.
On gagne cette game, c'est la merde. C'est la merde en plus, c'est la merde en fait. La fais comme ça.
Capture the flag. Yes.
Non, mais j'ai pas m'éclate.
It looks as if we are in a... What do you think of this map, Daniel?
It's alright, but I think it, as we found out, EGL, it can become quite stale.
Speak for yourself, I really thoroughly enjoyed that game. It's though if a team really does play passively, as there is room behind both flags for maybe an AR player to camp the flag.
Capture the objective.
I think one thing I don't think the teams are ready, so we're going to have a quick restart. But, one thing we have seen to see at this map, one thing we have seen is that the perceived stronger side doesn't seem to be that much of a stronger side as it was at the start of the game. Not sure if you agree, Aaron.
Yeah, I totally agree there. And in fact, I think some of the NA players disagree with the side in which you push police cars to be the favoured side, and think the side where you push garage is actually the favoured side. I've heard some of the American pros.
Yo guys, can any one of you neutral host?
Not sure. I can't.
Because they are pretty much complaining about the connection, but I don't know, man.
Jesus.
Ouais, j'ai jamais ils sont grave pétés, ils sont grave anciens, j'ai jamais vu des mecs.
I don't think they're going to win Milan.
Ils sont très nuls là.
Mais Vita, ils viennent, ça ouf.
First two pieces of the game.
Amusant, les viols sur la CTF.
You really have
happy about that, right? From
Un BO9, un BO9, vas-y.
Je suis un BO5 moi.
See Farico can
Would you like
continue
the
the
team
domination.
set up on this, Aaron? If you could choose 3 ARs, 2 ARs, 1 AR, 3 SMGs, how would you like your team set up on this?
On the side that Farico was starting off on, I really like using 2 ARs and 2 SMGs and really getting aggressive on this side.
Just have a scroll through. We got Sneaky. Oh, we've ended the game again, I think.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what's going on here.
Not sure if the French are surrendering as per, but I don't think they're happy with the horse, to be honest.
So what did you have for dinner, Aaron?
On Replus is gone. MMG are really going to struggle if they don't use Replus.
While we have the chance, I think we should give a slight acknowledgement to Sir Alex Ferguson in his last game at Old Trafford. Don't like the guy, don't like the team, but fair play. Great achievement. Great achievement.
Yeah, I'd second that. Not really a Sir Alex fan. You know, I remember a Lewis Sahar goal at Ewood Park against my favourite Blackburn Rovers team. Could see it was in Fergie time, and I think Sir Alex might have been a reason behind that at the time.
Speaking of the older Rovers, Aaron, how did they get on this season?
Fantastic season for Blackburn Rovers. 17th place in the championship is nothing to be sniffed at. Big shout out to Jordan Rhodes.
You can say Jordan lies then.
No. I think there's many comparisons that could be drawn between Replaz and Jordan Rhodes because he seems to be carrying a struggling MMG lineup here. And same
that is true. That is true.
We'll see how he gets on this game.
Right, so let's jump on board with. Let's have a look at Renz. He's rocking the foul with the older. Is that the Ronin camera? I think he had on there. We'll see in a second.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly that, and his trophy going to work early on. And Pascal gets demolished there, and he's just going to push up to mid-map, get control. I like this play. No, I think he'll eventually be looking to, get onto that police car spawn trap because it's a really easy one to hold down if you have the right setup.
Yeah, they pulled that without full control then, and that was a bit sloppy. As you can see, they've gone 3 down straight away. Renz is last alive, and he gets taken out by Diesel. So that's 4 down from Farico. He really should have made that kill. We jump on board with Maxi. He's trying to get back across, and they have pretty much set up around their flag now, so they should be able to fend off this attack at the very least.
Yeah, he's just going to chillax in garage here. Good to push out, but he's not going to get too aggressive because he knows there could be MMG players in the middle, and that's exactly where Replaz was, and he takes him down. See, it's the guy in blue. Oh, he's getting windmilled out, and Diesel manages to blow him over and kill him.
Right, so we'll go on with Johnny now. Johnny's gonna get taken out straight away. We'll switch across L1 to Replaz. We'll see what Replaz can do. He's gonna try to push through garage here. He shouldn't have shot and given his position away. Then he knows that he's gonna have to try and rotate through.
Oh,
that
he takes down Renz.
Nice kill on Renz.
What do you think of this class setup here? I've noticed that he's using a stock attachment on a submachine gun, which is really not a favoured attachment for a lot of submachine gun players. What do you make of that, Dan?
I'm not too sure. I always saw. I remember at the start of the game, Stock seems to be the thing
he's done a switch
on
through though.
SMGs.
I don't think he's a fan because he's whacked that long barrel back on.
Countermeasures up.
Do you want to explain to the viewers and me how you can tell, Aaron?
There's this little thing in the bottom right corner where, you know where it says customize at the moment? That'll change when you just switch to him, or he just spawns up.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's the only reason.
Oh yeah, I see. He's changed his MSMC with grip now. Has got a smoke grenade. I'm a big fan of smoke grenades in this game. Don't know about you. Massive, massive fan.
I'm a massive fan. Smokes are really effective, particularly on hard points when you're trying to break out a point. It really is essential to get a smoke in there and let your submachine gun players push in without getting fouled before they get the hard point.
Right, we'll stay on with the replays for one more life here. Gonna try and I need to hold it for his team. They're getting that unfavourable spawn at the back of police car. You shouldn't challenge this guy in blue.
Oh, it's
but he does challenge him. That was slow play. We'll go on board with. Let's have a look. We have a look at Sneaky now. He's holding down blue. He's got an M8 out. Not a fan of the M8 at all, but a lot of people seem. It is an easy to use gun, but at the same time, I don't know. It just doesn't seem too great to me.
Nice. It's a lot easier to hit a lot of bullets than the FAL, but the FAL's just so much more powerful. It's really difficult to, slay with that M8, and he's acknowledged that and he's pulled out the AN-94 off spawn here.
So what we're seeing at the moment is a bit of a stalemate, as we thought we might see. Just both teams sort of getting kills, pushing up the map, getting killed off. The other team pushing up, the exact same thing happening. So, no, I think we've only had one flag ball, which was right at the start of the game, and that pretty much got shut down straight away.
Yeah,
we get the scoreboard up. Yeah, there's only one return from Pascal at the moment, so a pretty, don't know, what would be considered a 0-0 boring draw at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I like this play by Snake. He's pushing up to the police car, and as long as his teammates can all blue, they will be spawning just in front of him.
That's nice, actually. He wanted to make sure they didn't get that high up spawn then by just checking back and looking at the spawns, which they didn't. If he can take that guy out, he can.
That
That's
was nice play. Just about. Anyway, they used 27 bullets to take that guy, and a bit windy, but he's managed to pick up the kill, and he gets taken down, as I say that, by Diesel.
That's a shame. We'll switch across to Ren, try and make him the flag, and get shut down as well, so we'll switch to L1 again. Go straight onto Maxi. He's going to try and push up. They want to try and push up, but the French team have sort of back for now, so it looks like I'm step.
Maxi gets shut down there by Pascal with that M8 of his.
I think every time. Oh, that's a good pull. Johnny's trying to shut this ball down, and he gets taken out by Replays. Well, L1 across again, and Replays gets taken out, so yeah, L1 again, and we're now on to Pascal. I think every time if a player dies, if we just L1 across to get a new viewpoint, so we know who we're following.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 0-0 going into the half, sort of as we called it, but we'll wait and see. And as we were saying before, we don't really know who's got the favourable side anymore on this map, so it's not really something we can talk about, to be honest. Saying one team.
That is true, but
is that a wallbang? Finish it off?
I think that could well be. I'd say MMG are the happier at the half time, because they really struggled first two maps. And to go into arguably the better side now at 0-0, for sure they're happy the two teams. And Big A's are dropping 13 and 7. He's really stepped up big game in the third map after really struggling, in particular in that hard point.
Also, what I'm seeing a lot of, Aaron, are I've got to name them, trophy systems in Capture the Flag. I'm not a fan of trophy systems in Capture the Flag. I don't know about you, but I'd much rather have a stun, I think.
I totally agree with that, you know, stuns. If you don't need to pass an absolute killer, you really are.
I mean, there's never really a point, as opposed to hard point, where you can sort of set up in a spot and camp it out. You can't really do that so much in CTF unless you have a designated flag camper, which the French team don't seem to have. So I'm a bit, maybe he just forgot to change his class or something, I don't know, but otherwise I wouldn't really understand why you'd use trophy systems in CTF.
Yeah, I totally agree. The only issue is on this map, there's a real big choke point in the middle, you know, in that middle statue area. Maybe if you could pulse up on there, get real map control, pulse up on there with your trophies, you'd be really able to take down. That's
yeah,
the
that's
only,
true. That's true,
that's
that
the
could work.
only place I can really see the trophies being super effective here.
So I've gone across to Sneaky at the moment. he looks like, I'm going to move off Sneaky because he looks like he's going to sit in blue and hold it. So we'll L1 across the Ren to the foul again. Trying to pick that guy off on the yellow bin. Doesn't quite make the kill. I think his teammate picked it up.
He's working again with Johnny there. They really are the Dutch duo. And Big Renz he really does have a tasty foul shot.
He did see the guy back there pushed by that guy.
Oh, he is,
really
man. What are you aiming at, pal?
Him.
He's going to push up to the flag here. He's going to stay alive. A real nice play by Renz.
That's really nice play.
He's going to wait for his brother from another mother, Johnny, to push up with him. Yeah, he's causing some real problems for the MMG team.
You could tell he wanted to take that shot earlier, but it just wasn't too sure. A bit of an awkward moment.
Oh, finally gets shut down, but you know, he really did distract the MMG lineup, and they couldn't push out until they secured that kill on Renz.
We can go across the Max, who's pushing the back alley. I think that's the Chinese going to get put on the flag. He gets shut down by replays, and again, that push for the flag is just going to get shut down again. We'll go on board with replays now. He's pushing through mid grave. Those ones on top fountain. Does take him out, so he needs to push through to keep the pressure going.
By replays. Oh, he smokes the flag. It's a nice play. See Sneaky pick up a kill on his teammates. He's going to wrap round this yellow bin. He's got the windmill out. Picks up right off spawn.
That's a big play from replays. Massive play. He's also got his Hellstorm as well. Now who's the last one alive? To the left. There he is. He gets taken out by Maxi. Oh, good cover by Azen.
Fantastic cover there. Fantastic. Looked like Maxi was just going to go straight for that flag, but Azen managed to shut him down just before he secures the return. And it looks like
pushing him from mid-grave. I think he should get there in time, and he does. Replays keys the kill up. We'll go. Should we stay on board with replays for a bit? See if how he uses those that Hellstorm he has.
Yeah. It will be interesting now because Farico pulled that flag, so I think he'll just use it straight off spawn here, and that's exactly what he does.
Our flag carrier is down.
He's lucky that the one thing I noticed with the flag carrier, Aaron, is that it's hard to tell which guy is carrying the flag with the Hellstorm.
That is true, and he really did that gamble there because he didn't decide to spread that Hellstorm. So he just went for that one guy at Brickhouse, and it was Johnny, the flag carrier, and he managed to shut him down the Hellstorm missile.
Unfortunately, his team couldn't back him up and kill the guys off the choke points, but that was a good play from replays. He killed the flag, bought himself some time, but they just couldn't quite do it. Gets taken out there by Matty.
Scoreboard here, it looks again as if Replays is got his team on his back here. He's top of the leaderboard again by quite some way with a 24 for 18 with that one return. And
although Azen's not having a bad game either.
Pascal again really struggling. 11 and 16. Diesel.
Let's go on board with Diesel. Going for a cheeky flank around the back here.
Credit to Diesel, he's picked up a kill this game, which is an improvement on the S&D at least.
Without a doubt. 18 and 22. A decent, a respectable score for a flag runner, I'd say, in this game.
Yeah, I think that's one for his foul share. So I've never seen him drop such numbers before, and he's going to pull this flag. This is real interesting. 13 seconds left, 4 flags pulled. Will we see a last second capture? This is Johnny, it's a big kill by Diesel. He's been taken on the back.
And yeah, that looks like it's going to go to overtime. Yeah. So a tight game as expected on some CTF. I mean, you rarely ever see a blowout, to be honest, unless sort of a team has one strong side and then just camps it out with kill streaks. You hardly ever see a blowout.
Absolutely. That's really what you want to do on Slums. You really want to work the kill streaks on that first side, and it really does open up the map here on the second side if you've got those kill streaks.
So who should we go on board with, Aaron, for this overtime?
I'm liking the look at Johnny right now.
Right,
again, he's top for his team. He really is a strong SMG player in this game. Oh, he picks up a kill, but Replays managed to shut him down.
Right, let's L1 over to Replays. Replays picks up another kill in mid-graveyard. Is he just going to push it through? Yeah, he
Replays is doing work.
With my preferred... it's a big kill on Renz. No right to make that kill for Replays there.
The Husa kill by Replays.
Oh, I thought you got that for a second. I'm a big fan of the older Cherry Blossom. I'm a big fan of the Cherry Blossom camp. I don't know about you.
I don't know, it's something friends might use. I think there's a big correlation between Cherry Blossom users and raving homosexuals. That's just my opinion.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that, but everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. And a rumble with Pascal here in the garage. He's picked up that MSMC. He's just going to stay alive, surely, cause a bit of a nuisance. And he takes down Renz. Oh, replay. Oh, he's got a bit windy as Pascal. But Diesel managed to jump down. Oh, Johnny with a huge play.
We've gone board with Diesel. As you said, Pascal sort of choked his shot a bit then, but he did make the right choice to just get that flag away. But unfortunately for him, he got shot down by John.
And we're on board with A's and AB now. Using the primary gunfight, what do you think of this class setup?
To be fair, at the start, I thought primary gunfire, wow, amazing, 3 attachments. The more I played the game, I realised it's probably the most useless thing in any Call of Duty. And to have 3 attachments on your gun, instead of having a stun and a nade, which you could have for your team.
Yeah, and I've also noticed that he's using the trophy system, so he's really not helping his team out here. He's playing for himself and himself only. It's really not paying off, as he's only on a 21 bomb after what, like 12.5 minutes of CTF.
I think something that was really highlighted to us by the American teams was the non-benefits of using primary gunfire, and I still think there's a lot of PS3 players that don't realise it yet and still persist with it. So it's frustrating from that point of view, but I guess up to them if that's what they feel comfortable with.
Yeah, but to be fair, this is when he's going to put that primary gunfight to use, because he's got that FMJ on, I'm assuming, and he's just going to try and wall back that spawn.
We did see him pick up a wallbang kill cam, so it could be right, the FMJ could be of use, but there's no doubt that overall it's not worth it, especially if he misses shots like that, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, Pascal with a big two-piece there.
Let's R1 over to Diesel while they're running this flight.
RCXD ready for deployment.
Ethan gets taken out, lightning strike comes in.
Oh, huge play by Renz.
Big play from Renz.
Huge play.
The Hellstorm picks up as well. Johnny picks one up on the
police car. Sneaky will surely run this in for eco.
I don't know if there's any kill streaks on the French team. I'm just scrolling through to see if they have any. Doesn't look like. Oh, hold on. Pascal's an RC car.
I don't think the RC car is going to get him there. And Farico will get a big counter boost
option.
Even with a boost option and a professional driver, you know, controlling that, he still wouldn't have made that. And it's a huge play by Renzo. The kill streak, the lightning strike first, then the Hellstorm, picks up 3, his team get the re, pull a flag, counter cap, and now all they need to do is hold this out at another stalemate for 3
massive plays by
3.25 minutes, and they've got this third map and go 3-0 up in this best of 9 series.
Right, let's just have a quick look through. We've got Azen with a foul, Diesel with SMG, Pasco with not sure.
The RC car.
I don't know. What is he doing there?
Oh, that's a fantastic use of an RC car there.
That's a nice shot.
Managed to pick up the headshot there.
Right, so they're still working 2 ARs and 2 SMGs. Would you have changed that by now? Would you have gone 3 SMGs, or would you leave that to a bit later on?
I'd probably leave that, you know. I'd try and get map control. I'd really play slow off the blocks. They've got 3 minutes to play with here. And, you know, you only need one big push to get this flag out. So there's no rush. They just need to make sure they're not playing recklessly. Push up as a team and really make these kills and get a few Farico members down at the same time.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So, at the moment, who are you on board with?
I'm on board with Sneaky, funnily enough, but I think we should switch up to the MMG lineup, seeing as they are the ones who need to make plays.
So, let's go on board with Replaz. No, he's dead at the moment. We'll have gone on board with Diesel. Diesel going to push through blue. Johnny just takes one out in blue. Can Diesel make the kill? Should make this kill, and
it
does
takes
eventually.
30 bullets to kill Johnny there. You can see why he's dropped the donut in S&D. And yeah, you definitely can, because he's been taken out by Maxi.
Not having the greatest of games. We'll have a look at Replaz, who's probably been the MVP for the French lineup so far. He's just about to spawn in, see what kind of spawn he gets. Spawns over at Garage, not the worst.
Yeah, Replaz, he really is a strong player, you know. Many in this community is Big Lips. He picks up a nice kill there, and he's on a 37-33 bomb, same as Johnny. The two SMG players that either line up going tit for tat here as he gets taken out.
Interesting, they came up against each other right then as well, and Johnny came on top with the 50-50 gunfight. I'm on board with Pasco now, big two-piece by Pasco. Maxi should have possibly killed him, but Renz cleans it up, so the flag should be safe now. They have got one flanking around the back. Diesel takes out Renz.
But
they should be spawning police car.
He's pulling this. He's pulling this. Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what
with
he's doing.
Diesel here.
Could this be a
This
cap?
could be big. They have killed two on the car.
Maxi's in garage here though. Oh, but he chokes. And he one dives that in.
So for all of his should we say bad play? I don't know if we say bad play. For all of his unfortunate mishaps so far in this game, Diesel does go big and cap that flag for the French lineup.
Absolutely, and that really does make this best of 9 series interesting. It's now 2-1 on maps.
Could see a bit of a momentum swing from that as well.
Absolutely. Again, you see Replas top of the leaderboard for.
So that'll be 2-1 to 3.0 overall, and we're going to go into a hijacked hardpoint. Thoughts on hijacked hardpoint, Aaron?
He's great to watch, not too great to play. He's a bit random. You'll see a lot of kills on here, and it's so easy to contest. You rarely see a team hit more than 200 points unless it's an absolute domination on the top.
Yeah, that is true. I'm still undecided on this map. When I first started playing it, I couldn't stand it. Then it seems kind of fun. But the one thing I will say about the map, it does sort of take you back to your roots, and you just sort of think, you know, fuck it, I'm just going to get a gun out and run in and try and shoot people. That's all you have to do half the time.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, you know, your anchors are key on a couple of the hard points, but some of the, like, particularly the underground, when it's just run and gun. And, you know, just like, I've seen people just constantly just spray each alleyway, each underground entrance.
I think the most frustrating thing about the underground one is you can have someone go massive to you and get sort of 2, 3, 4 feet, and then 2 seconds, you get 2 seconds of time out of it before it gets contested again. There's nothing you can do about it.
Absolutely. Well, that's what makes it such a great map to watch.
Yeah, that's true. So, predictions for this map? Who do you think is going to come out on top? What sort of scores are we going to see?
I'm thinking a Johnny 50 bomb and a Frico to take this.
Ooh, okay, I'm going to go with... But Frico still to take it.
Oh.
So, let's go on board with who haven't we given love to so far. Have a look at Maxi. We haven't seen Maxi much. He's going to run in straight with the Scorpion. Does have a smoke grenade, doesn't use it yet. Gets that 200 points for the secure.
Nice play by Maxi, but he gets the 200 points, but he really didn't do too much with it. He didn't really seem to expect to play rushing him.
I'm going to be honest, we can't really do a play-by-play casting on this because it's just so frantic, so we'll just say it, like, call it however we see. They've got control of the hard point at the moment. They want to. He does take out the guy in sauna, so that's important. They want to push through sauna and start getting that spawn for the next hard point.
Yeah, they are struggling here as the MMG lineup seems to be outslaying them at the moment. They're starting to get this time back. Still 20 seconds on this hard point. It's down by.
Le boss pour les gars, gardez le boss pour les gars.
But it looks as if they're still getting the worst spawns here. They really need to push through. Maybe forget about the rest of this time. His teammates are pushing through. MMG clear him right out here. I'm still on board with Max here as he pushes the flank. He's seen the anchor. Oh, he decides to shoot the trophy first. That's a horrific play.
What on earth was he thinking then?
I don't know. I don't know what he's been smoking. I know these Dutchies are partial to.
A really strange play by Maxi, but they are getting some contest time. Johnny is taken out, and Maxi can't quite make that 2-piece, so the heels can go back over. But he gets. Do they not have an anchor? They have no anchor in?
I'm not quite sure.
I've no idea how he's got that spawn. They must, unless they just killed the anchor or something, but not too sure. But anyway, he got a favourable spawn. He's in the hard point now. Picks up that kill on Reapers. Is he going to challenge again? He doesn't quite take him out.
Of course he's going to challenge, but Uzaniki with a big 2-piece.
Let's jump on board with. Let's see how Diesel's doing this game after capping that play. Oh, and Diesel does have kill streaks. Not a full set, but he has a Hellstorm and a lightning strike.
Surely
promise
not.
you, jump onto him, I promise you.
He's got kill streaks.
He's
This
not,
is one for the...
he's not even got lightweight on, he's got flat jacket on his, on his SMG, but there you go, what do I know?
Oh, and he gets taken down.
See, this is where we see the score just pretty much not moving at all. Goes up 1 second, 2 seconds, then it gets contested again. That is nice, that's nice positioning. Sneaky, but they should get some points in here.
And Diesel really struggling to get into this. He's an SMG player using the trophy system. This really is quite interesting. He's not even using one trophy, he's using 2 trophy systems. He's also using stock on his SMG, man. This guy is crazy. But what do I know? He's got the Hellstorm and Lightning Strike.
We only beat him in scrims every day, but what do we know? What do we know?
Yeah, I know, what do we know?
Right, so let's have a look. Do you reckon he's going to use his score streaks here to take out the anchor on the next hard point?
It'd be stupid not to, but I'd like him to save at least one of those score streaks for the middle hill, because that's where you really can get a lot of kills with those score streaks.
So Johnny takes out 2, going for 3, not going to pick him up.
You'd think he'd use one already now for this anchor, but he's not.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't here.
I'd be surprised if he was
maybe he's just so not used to having score streaks he's forgotten he's got.
Yeah, he don't realise that score streaks are actually in our rule set. Like I said, he's never got score streaks before.
Yeah, but he does. He's about to overlap them here, so we might be cutting him and selling him a bit short.
Yeah.
And he does actually overlap them. That's quite unfortunate from his point of view. He's missed out on a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike.
He's screaming to his teammates. He's like, "Whoa, what are these things at the bottom right of the screen? These yellow things, man."
The picture of a plane and a missile. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've got hacks, man. I've got hacks.
Right, so Diesel's going to push up, going to get taken out by Maxi. Johnny takes one as well, 3 down.
Oh.
And now, and he's going to use his score streaks now.
Mom, I've got an iPad.
Not the greatest use of the score streaks, only picks up 1 kill.
Well, not bad for his first time.
That's true. And they have got spawns for their next one.
Oh, that's a huge nice piece by Diesel. He's going to be cracking out the iPad sooner rather than later if he carries on.
We can see him overlap score streaks again, because we're sure
Diesel. His brother's playing, I swear down. This is Diesel to ISO and aftermath S&D.
Ren's got the fall out on hijack here. That's pretty brave from him, if you ask my point of view.
Yeah, John will go on board with I'd like to go on board with Johnny, to be honest. I did say drop a 50. There was 18 for 21 at the moment, not doing too bad. As his team are leading by 25 points now.
So we've got a pretty close game here. There's 3 seconds left at halfway, excuse me, but it does look like the French lineup are going to have the anchor. They also get 2 down there, so they should get some time out of this. Pasco takes out Johnny and gets Maxi as well.
Rico still getting the worst spawns there. MMG again holding this hard point.
It seems like pretty hard to break them, but I think we have got someone round the back for Rico. Renz picks up a kill. Johnny's going to push straight through the middle. Does pick up that kill as well. That's nice.
That's a nice play by Frico there.
They've only half broken it though. Yeah, and they didn't fully break it. They only half broke it. They need to stay alive for a bit longer or make another couple of kills. That's unlucky from Frico. That was a nice play.
Yeah, they did the squeeze. They had 2 flanking, pushing in the back of the hard point, and Johnny pushing in the front. But I think MMG must have spawned at the back and regained control of that hard point.
Yeah, and they're still spawning out, so I think they should just give up on this and do what they can underground at the moment. I noticed a lot of players using the Scorpion arrow, and I know you're quite opinionated on the Scorpion. Do you want to let the viewers know what you think?
Yeah, to be honest, I really detest the Scorpion, as the French would say. Absolutely hate it. It's not skillful at all. I've used it on occasion, and you know, I've dropped big numbers on maps without actually aiming in at all with this laser sight. It's an absolute joke.
Right, let's go on board with Pasco, because he does have a death machine. He has a full set of streaks here, so this is pretty big from Pasco. If you can deploy this death machine underground, it can be lethal.
Yeah, there we go. He's put it to real good use here. It's a bit unfair, man. He's got a minigun. The rest of them have just got SMGs.
Yeah. It looks like he's just gonna. I think he's taking out.
What is he doing? Why is he doing that? Why is he bashing triangle, man? He looks like a right clown.
It looks like the French lineup are really wary of losing the anchor here. Oh, that's a big kill for Pascal and Ren.
Did you see Pascal? He whacked out. He brought out the iPad, called in that streak, despite the fact that we're currently on that underground hill. And as a result, he killed absolutely no one with that.
Quite surprised there. You'd have thought maybe he had a call or to say that there was a couple of them pushing up top mid map, but didn't get any kills with it. So yeah, I'm quite surprised.
Maybe it's his first time with the score streaks as well.
Yeah, maybe Reaper's the only one that's used them before.
I know, yeah.
Right, but they have got the anchor spot here. They are getting favourable spawns. Pascal's going to try and push through that right. So that's a nice kill on Ren, to be fair, at mid-range with the Scorpion.
Yeah, he's not using that laser sight, and as a result, he's aiming down sight a lot more than you expect a lot of Scorpion players to do. And it seems to be working for him at the moment. Oh, but as I say, that gets destroyed by Johnny there. But they have taken the lead here.
Scorpion of his own taking him out there. Yeah, we're looking at 8:20.
Where's Pascal going? Where's Pascal going? Where is he going? Does he know the rotation?
I'm not too sure. Maybe he really wants to get the spawns for the hard point in a minute's time. He gets taken out by Renz there. He did go to shoot that Hellstorm down. That would have been big if he could. But the French lineup, we're laughing, but they're doing well here. They're 29 points up at the moment.
It's incredible, really. And Hellstorm by Diesel. It's his first Hellstorm ever, and he takes down one. And MMG. Despite the fact they're going to lose a lot. Can they regain control of that next ever so crucial spawn point?
Spaces undefined, these tracks left behind. You can't stay the same, can't stop this train. I can't find the brakes on this bullet train.
One of my favourite maps, to be honest.
Non mais allô quoi, non mais allô.
Any reason behind that, or
it's just really difficult to to win an attack. There's only real choke points. So one on the blue side, you got the central guard, you got garage side. Obviously, you got the jump up. I like to do that sometimes. The search and destroy jump. If you go over the hop up with dexterity on, we call it the pterodactyl. It really can be effective, particularly when you use smokes. But it's a real difficult one to.
That's just about timing, isn't it? Jumping over that hill. If you get lucky where someone switches from watching the jump up to middle and you can jump over and pick them off, then it's good. But if they're watching you, there's not much you can do even with dexterity. You get taken out straight away.
Absolutely. Who do you expect to take this Slums S&D then, Daniel?
I've got a feeling the French lineup might take this one. The The French are renowned for their sort of unpredictableness in S&D. I reckon we might see some crazy shit on attack, which wins them a couple of rounds.
Yeah, we saw some crazy shit on the aftermath, particularly by Diesel. You know, he managed to go a full game of Call of Duty without picking up a single kill. Can he turn it around? Can he turn it around on this second S&D, the best of the 9? They really need to win this map.
Yeah, so Slums S&D. Anyone you want to go on board with to start?
I really think Renz is going to do work on this map, particularly with that foul.
Pretty safe foul then. Yeah, and you're right, he does have the foul out.
Oh,
he's changed to a sniper.
He's done the switcheroo. He's bamboozled us. He's got the DSR out.
See if he can pick up this first kill.
Hard scope in that mid garden.
And they have Reapers picked up Johnny, and he's picked up Sneaky here. But he maybe shouldn't have pushed on there, maybe just slowed down Pascal and Maxi. So we're left with Brent in a 1v2 situation.
Oh, the guy planted the bomb. He gets a hit marker despite not even having a dual band. Oh, and it's a big kill by Renz. This for the 1v2. A challenger. Oh, unfortunately gets taken out there. It was a big EMP by the French team. Yeah, it really was unlucky.
Nice play, but maybe he could have not challenged that quickly. I think we're quite unlucky as well, because as he went to jump shot around the corner, he actually bumped into that arch, so that would have messed him up a little bit.
Operation ready point.
Bit of concussion there, you know, he banged his head quite hard there, and it's cost him.
Defend the objective.
I'll see if anyone's sniping him. Oh, go on.
We should stick on board with Farico though, because
oh yeah, he's sniping again, Renz.
Oh, and he's got a nice line of sight here in Garage. Oh, he sees the guy rushing. We talk about the unpredictability of the French teams, and they really like to just run and gun on these S&D. They really are unpredictable.
That's what I mean. There's 2 players occupied here by this guy who rushed forward at the moment. They do pick him up eventually, but the French do well by trading kills there. And Pascal takes out Sneaky as well.
That is a
so we're left with match 2 here.
Oh, and Pascal, man. Unreal 3-piece there by Pascal.
Yeah, going big to pick up that round for his team. And this is what we mean, the French teams, they just sort of, they do what they want in S&D, and it blows some people's minds at times.
It really does look reckless at times, but it seems to be particularly effective against the teams with a more rigid setup. It's just the unpredictability of it that reaps dividends for this French team.
Right, so I'm going to go on board with Diesel here. It looks like he might be rushing straight through. Is he going to bottle it? Oh yeah, he's bottled it. He's thrown his trophy down and bottled it.
Pussio. He gets a trophy system defense there. You know, he's so close to that Hellstone missile after that trophy system defense. He's surely just going to camp for score streaks here.
Replays did take one out of the sniper, but gets taken out with Maxi himself. Diesel rotating back through. That would have been unlucky if he got picked. He's still got those 2 trophy systems. I have no idea what he's thinking.
I have no idea either, to be honest. He's going to push into blue here though. He's just staying down. Seems as if battle chat has left on as well, because here his character screamed grenade, get out of there. He picks out Renz.
That is frustrating to have battle chat on.
Check your timeline.
Yeah, you just knew he was going to shoot that trophy system, didn't you?
He loves it, he loves it.
Pascal going big for his team, 6 on 1 of them. He's just take out another kill to make it a 1v2. Let's switch over to John and see if he can get this 2v1.
Johnny. Got the A in.
Knows they're going to be around B. There's not much he can do to stop it there.
He's going to go on the flanker here. He's pushing through garden. Will he find a player here?
Good Johnny making a smart play and not shooting that trophy system, but he does get shut down. And as I called, the French team are going big here, 3-0 up. And once you get sort of that one round, once you win that one attack round, I think they've won 2 now. It sort of slums usually goes your way, so this will be interesting to see if Freak.
Switching sides.
Yeah, it's Farico have got to make the plays now. They've got to really pick up this round, otherwise, you know, you'd fear they're out of it already at 4-0 down, but we'll get on board with Renz again. He's got the sniper again.
Just spot
Sees
one.
one.
Would have been a hard shot. I don't know. Would the best sniper in Europe have made that shot, Aaron?
I would have made that shot. I probably would have no scoped, you know, just one for the
No.
fans,
I said would the best sniper in Europe have made that shot?
Yeah, I said I would make that shot.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you the first time.
No worries. He's gonna chill behind his pit bag.
In a 3v3, it's a big kill. Johnny does pick up that kill on Pascal, so 3v2.
Pascal, he was working on his streaks as well. He was on a tasty kill streak there, but it isn't. Again, we talk about the unpredictability of the French. He just runs and challenges Renz, and Renz was caught off guard there.
Sneaky will be annoyed. He had a line of sight where if he had a foul, he would have picked up that kill, but so the recoil with the AN when it shoots the 2 bullets quicker and then recoils up, I made that kill.
The 1v2 situation, I think Sneaky's behind him here, but he's still got to get the bomb and plant if he can't pick up these 2 players within the 20 seconds. What's he gonna do here? Is he gonna stay alive, man? I don't know what he's doing.
Surely he's
I don't know
not
what
stay alive.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
I've got no idea.
Oh, he's dying. He's dying.
That's what he's doing. He didn't even give himself a chance to plant. I never understand when players don't even give themselves a chance to plant. I really don't.
I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there. He really didn't put himself in a position to make any of those kills. Really, he was just around garage area, and unless he did anything, something absolutely reckless, there was no chance he was winning that round.
Indeed.
Now it's
so
4-0 to MMG.
I don't know who should we go on board with here.
Oh, I like the look of Pascal because he's got the RC core. Is he going to use it?
Replays with the first kill on Sneaky. Was it Pascal we saw with the RC car before and aftermath, or was it someone else?
I think it was Pascal. I think it was. He's going to dodge some bullets there. He sees a player. He's going to get that RC car out.
I like this play. I do like this play. Oh, that's an unfortunate play by Pascal. I don't quite know how that came up.
I don't know, Pascal, man. He's close to tears right now.
To be fair, he's done everything right there. He hasn't challenged, he's backed off, gone to pick up the kill the RC car. He's literally blown the shit out of the guy and he hasn't died somehow.
And he's destroyed his favourite, remote control car.
Oh yeah, always tears when that happens. So Frico pick up their first round here. Renz with the 2 pieces to finish it off, was it, I think? Yeah.
It was. Big play by Renz, and can Frico get back into this? Oh, that's a big kill. Big kill.
This next round will be interesting. 5-1 you say it's game over, but 4-2 you say it's game back on, so see which way this round goes.
Absolutely. I think we should go on board with Frico here. Is there anyone working towards streaks? I'd like to go on board with Renz again.
Yeah, he's close to streaks. He's got the sniper out again. He's had a couple of chances, lines of sight to pick someone up, but Replay's rushing again on defense. They just Frico lineup aren't ready for this. Another one rushing. Renz is ready for him this time though. You would have called him out, but he takes that and it's big plays from French.
I expect him to be rushed by several French players now.
Yeah, and there it is, 5-1. Game not over, but you feel that was the point where the game could have turned in Frico's favour, and it didn't. Yeah. But we'll see. You never know. Still,
you never know when you've got a diesel on one of the teams. Sometimes he comes out firing, sometimes he drops 0 for 7.
Yeah, we'll quick look at the scoreboard at the moment. Pascal's currently top ranking for the French team, 7-4, 850 points, and Renz for the Frico team. And Renz really not getting the support that he possibly deserves at the moment.
Yeah, he's got the same amount of kills as the rest of his team combined there. Well, not quite now as Johnny picks up Replas, but Replas bottom for a change.
Yeah, you don't usually see that. Pascal and Sneaky, Renz back in on Diesel. Currently a 2v3 in favour of the Dutch team.
Oh, and Johnny doing work this round, and Renzo picks up the final kill on Aizen. Could Frico get back into this?
5-2 now. I'm not too sure. I still can't see it myself, but it's weird. When you have sort of a 0 or 1, you just think, nah, we've lost this, no chance. As soon as you have a 2, you think, you know what, we're not out of this yet, so we'll see. We have to wait and see.
Exactly.
Let's go on board with Pascal. He is top ranking, 8-5, 950 points. Is he going to rush again on defense?
I'm expecting something extremely reckless.
Interesting grenade. I like the idea.
Well, I think
And
that's
she
big
dodged
Ren's
that
in
sniper
the
shot.
garage.
Yeah, you'd assume that was Ren's. Nice nade from Ren's,
Speaking of
taking
Ren's,
out
he gets
Reaper.
just a big kill. It's
How
full free.
unfortunate that the French team have got 8 trophy systems down, but they still got grenades.
That is true. Oh, Ren's again with a big kill, and Johnny picks up a kill. It's a 1 versus 4 situation. Can Diesel do this? Can he? Hell. And he gets taken down by Sneaky Blue. William Hill off odds of 1,000,000 to 1 for Diesel to do that. And you know, that's exactly why, because gets outgunned there by Sneaky.
He put 2 bursts, 2 bullets in him, but wasn't enough. They might come back into this, and they might come back into this. I still can't see it. I just think the French need 1 round to pick it up. But they are on attack now, so you would think that Rico would just say take this round.
I think this is a big round because you'd expect Rico to take this, but like someone like Johnny maybe be able to pick up a score streak that could be useful. And no, Johnny gets taken. He looked as if he was pushing to try and get those score streaks, but he's been taken out.
Diesel has had a Western super. He's gone to shoot the guy behind the bomb and 1 bombed his own team in the head.
Oh,
it does make up
speaking
for
of
it
Diesel, that's a huge 2-piece. Rental shuts him down. It's a 1 versus 1 situation. Rental versus Azen.
And Azen, the audacity to take the sniper out and pick him off. That's big plays by the French team. Bit of a windmill by the sounds of it here. Yep. I say bit, massive windmill.
The Hoosier windmill. Oh, but he's recovered.
Doesn't matter when you can do that. Doesn't matter when you can do that.
That is a fantastic shot. And, the French take this. It's 3-2 now in the best of 9 series.
Right, so now we are looking at standoff capture the flag for the 6th map. I quite like standoff capture the flag. I think it's quite a fairly well balanced map. There's different flag routes you can take. Score streaks are still semi-important. Like there's not too much cover. There's a sort of the right mixture of cover and openness to use score streaks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's probably one of my top 3 CTF maps on this game. No, but it's a nice balanced CTF map. Obviously you have that OE, which is a really deadly flag run if the opponent team aren't watching that. But again, it's a map in which you'd expect the ARs to dominate.
And the 5-second respawn as well. You do tend to see teams OE just non-stop to try and get that flag back.
Exactly.
Right, so anyone you want to go on board with, Aaron?
I'd say we go on board with Azen. He's not had much airtime, to be honest, and he's rocking the foul and trophy systems as per usual.
He's still wanting those trophy systems. Does come in handy there though, so there you go.
That's exactly why.
Puts bullets into the guy at tank, spots him again. Not sure if he's going to pick this guy up.
Oh, and he picks up Johnny. That's the power of the foul there.
2 down. They want to push the flag heavy now after getting that 2 down.
Oh, he gets another kill, but gets taken down by the Falago Renz.
On board with Renz at the moment as he's rotating back through. Takes shots in the back. Isn't going to go for the challenge. Clever play by him.
On board with Maxi actually. Maxi's on the opponent flag here.
Yes, I like this play.
He spots the player. He's going to stay down. Bar. He gets taken
unfortunate.
Back. I like what he was trying to do there, but he was just totally oblivious to the guy in here, and as a result gets shut down. We'll stay on. Oh, well, actually, we'll switch it up to Renz. He's got the foul here. He takes out Replas. Just push up, trying to get a bit of map control and maybe push this tractor side. He spots one in mid-map. Shuts down Azen. Big foul plays by Renz. don't like this play though, he needs to stay alive here. If he challenges, he gets shut down there. Who's gonna go on board with Dan?
RCXD ready for launch. I'm out.
Dan.
Demande. À gauche, tue. Prends pas le boom. Ah, dommage.
Oh, it's a big two-piece by Maxi, and that allows Rico to push out. And we'll go on board with Renz now. He's on the opponent's flag here. Picks up Diesel. Spots again the tank. Still using this foul, but he's been stunned. Oh, he manages to take Replus out before dying, and we've got Daniel back now.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah. Who do you want to go on board with, Dan?
I'm on board with Diesel at the moment. He's got the fell out, he's pushed up a broken wall. He's going to take out Sneaky, but he gets taken out by Renz in the back. There's two around the flag for Rico at the moment, so they should hold this. Yeah, and they get another kill. They're holding this flag off at the moment.
I think it's Diesel playing in as well. You know why? Because he's dropping 2 for 6. That's a real Diesel score.
Right, let's go on board with Maxi. Maxi's pushed up to jump up here. He's going to get inside Granny's. Oh, but that's 2 down from the French team. And he gets taken. That's 4 down. Oh, no, it isn't, sorry. That's 3 down by the French team. He last alive.
And Rico spawned up though before the French team can really push on the flag. And Johnny trades him with that. Maxi shuts down Diesel. He's going to push up top here. Still rocking the MSMC, but gets shut down by Replus.
Let's jump over to Johnny. He's stunned back at it at the moment, so the French team should know where he is. He might have someone pushing him any second now, and there he is. Yep, gets taken out by Pasca. Gonna have a look at Replaz now. L1 across. Replaz pushing mid-map. Or almost picks up a big kill on Renz. That's a hard kill to make at that range with the MSMC. Switch was to Pascal. He gets taken out. Deep back left last alive on his flag while his teammates spawn up back alley.
Oh, that's a filthy spot there by Diesel. You can see through the blown up van. He's gonna stay alive here. His teammates are spawned up, but they really reckon for map control.
Do we reckon that's a spot Diesel using those, or do we reckon he just got lucky and lay down?
I think he might have got lucky and just laid down wherever he was standing, and it just happened to lay down in the spot where you can see Thorn.
I agree with that there.
Threat down. Our flag is secure.
That was a nice idea by the French team. They tried to, they're 2 down. They tried to pull it back alley, get them spawning around boxes, tractor area, but didn't quite turn out. And 2 down again from them. Not sure. Let's go on board with whoever that is on the flag, and I think it was the Johnny who just got shot down. Replaz is going to go for a pull. On board with Replaz. He's got 15 seconds left. Does make this kill, so if he runs straight through mid-map, he can make this.
I don't think he's got extreme con on it. I think that might cost him. Will he make it? Will he make it? Oh, he can't. Where's he going?
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, I have no idea what he's doing there. You may as well just try and go for it. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. He decides to go on top of the tank. He gets shut down in the process.
I'm just absolutely lost for words to that play. I don't understand that play at all. It looked like if he took one more set of sprint and dives for it, he was going to be really close to making that. But
I thought he could have got that, but I don't know. He's taking a leaf out his teammates' Diesel's book, and he's just choked that.
After the amount that we've been talking him up during the game as well, and then he goes and does that, I'm really surprised. But Pascal does have an RC car again, Aaron. Don't worry, Pascal's got his RC car again.
What do you think of using the RC car in a respawn game types?
I think it's the most retarded thing I've ever seen.
It's something you might expect out of Diesel, and as you can see, it's not very effective.
But like he's wasted about 5 to 10 seconds there. I'd rather my teammate died and called out an opposing teammate than wasted that time, to be honest with you.
It's also giving away his position here. He's just to chillax boxes, as he knows that the Furico lineup know where he is after calling that RC car.
Yep, so Pascal does hit nice shots, but just gets taken out by the better range gun in that instance. I'm going to L1 across the Diesel. Just pushing mid-map here, doesn't see anyone on that car, but he knows one's there. He's going to rotate back, gets taken out, broken ball.
Oh, and it's a flag pulled by Farico. Right, go on board with the flag carrier John here. He's pulling it through mid-garden. He's got support of a teammate. He sees his teammate spawning back alley. He's going to push that. I like this play by John. It's a two-piece by Sneaky. This surely will be a cap. That's exactly what it is. Farico go 1-0 up in this CTF standoff.
Really nice play by Johnny there. You always want to run the flag if you can to where your teammates are spawning. You saw as soon as he got in butchers, I think it was 1 or 2 players spawned right on top of him. And
Yeah,
that was just
absolutely.
perfect flag running from John.
Yeah, great play. Will he camp for these score streaks here? Getting pretty close after that flag cap and a kill.
Looks like he's going to, but he does get challenged. He wants to challenge this, does he? I don't know.
Oh, he's working with his teammate Maxi there. And he's not going to settle for this one flag lead. He's going to push right up into a warehouse here.
Is he about 2 kills off that Hellstorm at the moment? I can't quite tell.
Oh, can he get this kill? Oh, he's got the Hellstorm. That's a fantastic play by Johnny. He sees one behind him. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
He knows he's probably going to be up top watching across.
Oh.
Maybe that player got taken out. Sure.
Oh, it was either that or it was Diesel. He's just gone the totally wrong way. Oh, but Replaz, he's going to challenge Johnny, and Johnny knows it. He works well again with his teammate, and half of the duo Rens. He's got streaks now, we'll ease them. The real stalemate. Oh, and he's also a French player pushing him. He's got full streaks here.
This is really nice play from Johnny, just holding his flag. He spots another one.
By Johnny.
He's going to call that out to Renz. He doesn't want to challenge that. Not sure what he was doing there. He should just call that out to Renz, let him get the kill, but there you go.
Oh, and he peeks that, and Pascal takes out the grenade there, but the Federico is spawning up onto that flag carrier.
And we go on board with Replaz, Elman across. Oh, he takes out Maxi with a stun.
Oh, can Replaz do this? This would be huge. This would be huge. He takes out one, but there's still a flag carrier and another defender there.
So unfortunately for Replaz, the whole Frico lineup were there, because he took Maxi out with a stun. The flag carrier was there, he took the guy next to the flag carrier, then he also got the bottom granny, so not really much he was ever going to do there. Nice kill by Pasco, taking out Maxi there with a headshot.
Like Johnny calls in the line strike. Will he try and cap this? Takes out Pascal. Instead of going for the flag carrier there, he tries to take out the Russian French players, and he picks up Pascal, but Diesel's still alive with that Farico flag.
Yeah, Diesel's on his own with the flag here as well. This is a good play by the French team. There's a minute left, and they do. Oh, they get the flag down. Pasco's still alive though. Pasco takes that sneak and he does get the flag back. Big plays from Pasco.
Maxi got a bit windy there in the back of a French player, and he allows him to get the return. Big Renzo calls in the Hellstorm, just picks up one. And now going ball with Johnny here, he gets taken out though. I'd still like to stay on ball with Johnny though, because he's still got that war machine. But saying that,
let's have a look at Replaz. He's just pulled the flag. He's going to get taken out of this Hellstorm.
Surely. Big two-piece by Johnny. And they'll get the read. Can they counter this? Oh,
Pascal was going huge with a two-piece. Who you on board with, Aaron? I'm on board with Diesel.
I'm on board with Replaz.
Three trophy systems that and Diesel do something.
Oh, Diesel, he picks up one. Oh, and
He
it's
takes
going to be
out,
a cap. It's going to be a cap. It's a wrap. It's a cap.
Yeah,
Johnny calls in the war machine. It's a big counter there. Huge plays by Johnny with that Hellstorm. Picks up two. It's a real shame that the French lineup seem to bunch together there. That's a nice kill cam by Maxi there. And it looks as if the French lineup have they've gone offline here, they've rage quit. They've surrendered.
You failed to accomplish the mission profile. Stand down.
Yeah, they're timing out.
Like a bullet train.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
And we'll see you later.
Peace.
In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe